Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons spark. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
Find out it was because the belt was starting to disintegrate, and that was what's causing the noise.
Today on Action Surge, a very special Action Surge where Dan tells us about his power steering belt falling off. Go ahead, continue, Dan.
I got nothing.
It's riveting.
Exciting! Oh, how does it end?
That pale in comparison to D&D.
What? No, I mean, no. Actually, no, that's more important than D&D. That's more important than D&D, actually. But the best thing about that is that's part of the reason why we play D&D, I think. You know, for me, anyways, like...
To escape.
Yeah, I gotta escape shit like that.
I need a break from reality.
Because I don't have friends.
Damn depressing.
God, Scotty. Break from reality,
And
have no
also
friends, you know.
And also
Yeah,
for
we're
making
all
the
right.
podcast we do, obviously.
One another, I'm telling you.
Okay, so today what we're doing is, so we're doing a Rise of the Drow recap, okay? So, are you on camera, Dan? You're not on camera yet.
Not yet. I will be.
Oh, okay. And
Give me a moment.
Scotty, you don't get to be in the bottom little tier thing because I've got it so I can't show non-video participants. But Scotty's here with us, believe it or not. Yeah, nobody can see your face.
Scotty, you need to get a damn webcam.
Yeah, you need to get.
Yeah, you're just being shy.
Wait. I can send you a webcam. I got a billion of them. But anyway, so.
Not the sticky one.
Actually, it's cheaper just to buy one and send one these days. It's cheaper to.
Right.
It's literally cheaper to buy one off Amazon and have it sent to you than it is to ship one.
Exactly.
But so cheaper to have Amazon ship it than you.
Yeah, well, because it goes from the store to whoever, you know.
For like $30.
I've
They
sent.
go to Walmart, grab one.
I've sent like 2 or 3 people cameras already.
Walmart is
And pay for it.
Ah, no, that didn't work out. Why? Oh, can I? I wish I could take me off there, but I can't. Hang on. Okay, we're gonna have to do 2 rows, I guess. Hold on. I have to get everybody on camera here.
How is it that I've had a ton of food, yet I'm still hungry?
God,
Would it be better to watch it on your watch stream, or would it be better for us to watch it on Twitch?
What in the world are you saying to me right now?
Oh, I was speaking Infernal. Sorry.
So yeah. So if you watch it on Twitch, there will be like a 7-second delay at least. So it's kind of up to you guys, but I mean, you should be able to see it on here, and it'll be more close to live than it would be if you're watching on Twitch.
you have a person there, Brian.
I do have a person. Did you hear?
Hi, person.
This person.
Hi, person.
This person.
Hi, person.
There, she can hear you now. Go ahead.
Me and Carolyn are gonna be kind of like better friends than we are.
See? That's what, yeah, I was telling you that. That's what I was saying. Did you see that her eye was all swole up too?
What'd you punch her for?
You know, she wasn't in the kitchen making me a turkey pot pie and a pickle. That's why.
There you go.
Darn it.
Oh gosh. So who are these people? Friends,
Okay.
partners, family,
Foes.
foes,
Burglars.
burglars.
The Hamburglar.
Okay, there we go. Fix that. Maybe.
Friendly burglars, though.
I'm gonna say Brian's got hoes.
I do tend to.
He's got roommates.
Some
Home
of those.
stray kittens.
They're all young. They like me young.
You mean
They're young and they like. I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind.
you mean hose
Yeah,
like
baby
socks,
steps.
right, Genius? He's got stockings.
What was that?
You mean hose like like stockings,
Yes,
right?
stockings. That's right. Pantyhose.
That's right. Pantyhose, exactly.
Yeah, but do stockings get mad? Or is
Depends
it
on the
They just
stocking.
follow you around everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Folks, I learned something interesting today.
That's probably what you want to talk
What
to me
did you
about,
learn?
I'm gonna see if you can see. I got 2 cups here from Wendy's, right?
Okay.
Not sure if you can
Uh-huh.
see them. Kinda.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bigger than
One's
the other, right?
one says
Taller.
McDonald's.
One's tall and skinny, one's short and
Got a
fat.
sleeve in it. It's a koozie. Okay. The large Wendy's drink is the same size as the medium drink. So do not buy a large Wendy's drink and pay for it when you can buy the medium sized one and it's the same size.
Yeah, this is the medium that I've got around here, and this is like the I can't drink anything any bigger than this. They have given me larges before, and I went, holy fucking shit, is that a large? And they're like, yeah. So I wonder if it depends on what you get or where you're at, or maybe they changed their cups. I don't know, but I don't eat at Wendy's too often. But this was coffee,
No.
so maybe.
I bought both of these tonight.
Yeah.
I got the large drink with the meal I got, and
Mm-hmm.
the medium drink came with my son's meal. The $8 junior bacon cheeseburger thing they got.
Right.
Well, he wanted a pineapple mango lemonade, so they don't have that as an option for that meal. So I got his drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the Coke Zero that was in the medium cup when my large cup was empty and poured it in there, and it filled the large cup right up to the top.
Same thing. Well, fuck yeah.
So I'm like, I'm never
Yeah.
buying a medium one from them again. Them little cheating little.
Well, you know what else I think might be going on as well as someone who has to fill up cups and stuff. The bigger the cup, the more ice will fit into it, and
This
when
is the
you're scooping by
craziest-
hand,
This is the craziest rise of the Drow ever.
you don't even think about how much ice you're putting in. You're just like, oh, I got to fill it halfway.
No
so,
extra charge.
you know.
You get commentaries on comparable cup size
So-
fast food
To
recipes.
be
So
fair,
the
he
idea
didn't say
was
we were streaming.
the idea was we were going to do a recap.
We're starting with dinner. We're starting with dinner. No
off
no
the rails.
gamer can game on an empty stomach.
It went off the rails like a while.
Yeah. Got Brian's hose in the background. Wendy's in their stupid cup sizes. What the heck's next? John, keep your pants on.
It's a consumer PSA. I figured the people have
God.
the
Public service announcement.
save your money.
So,
folks. Save your
By the
money.
way, those people that with Brian are not hoes. They're nice,
No.
they're nice, lovely, wonderful people.
so
Wonderful people.
Almost got.
Clarification.
oh my goodness.
Unless they are hoes, in which case hoes are people too. Just
Yeah.
saying.
I almost got to meet one last night, but I was on stage singing when she came into the bar.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh boy.
Sorry, Brian. That's hard to laugh.
I think I saw that on Facebook.
You all right there, Brian?
No, here's the funny thing is like I don't know if it's better like this.
Well, we're having.
I'm having fun too because you know like if you know John probably knows the best of you like this is Sometimes chaos is my friend, like.
Yeah, chaos is great.
So how y'all doing out
Yeah,
there
yeah,
in Interland? Hail and well met, adventurers. Welcome to the realm of imagination and dice rolls. Fast food surge, where epic tales unfold, dragons breathe fire, and serpentine belts break. Yeah. So, anyways, that's whatever.
Wendy's puts too much ice in their large drinks.
Yes, yeah.
Tell me about it.
30% ice. and we all hate ice, don't we? And non-politically, of course. Anyway, so. Anyway, so.
I thought you were talking about vanilla ice.
Yeah, vanilla ice. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Sure.
Diamonds cost too damn much.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a Rise of the Drow recap. So basically, what we're looking at here is like the original Session 0B.
I went with my 22-year-old son to take a little course in Grand Rapids. Has a public access
from
television.
Ports Unknown.
So we went to take a course, and there's multiple courses, and he has some ideas about what he wants to do as far as produce story.
Yeah, what's up with John? He looks like he's
likes the
in one of those
Nintendo,
wheelchairs where you lay on your back.
Characters.
I think I'm in
we
bed.
were checking as far as
Yeah, I was probably in bed at the time.
So let's see. So this is just character creation, I think, and we were just like, fucking around with characters. This is Session 0. So we're gonna just jump past this. And then we can
Session 0, John was in bed.
We can watch.
Y'all needed to see that.
Yes, for several of the sessions, John was in bed because I think that he was having
surgery.
He was having back surgery.
The surgery.
He lived with Brian, and he drinks out of 2 liters. He taught me to drink out of 2 liters.
That's not true. I did not teach him how to.
I do not drink out of 2 liters.
You got Listen to Tenia confirming. God damn it.
Yeah, he does.
we got it. You got a recording, Brian. Sorry.
I did.
You did it on video, Brian.
All right.
I will let everybody know.
Whatever,
I will let
2 liters.
I get that. That's the recap. Is I drink out of 2 liters. So I will let everybody know that I have stopped drinking out of 2 liters. I have basically cut out most diet pop out of my diet. So I now mostly only drink tea and coffee and water. But yeah. So back when this was filmed, I was drinking 2 to 3 2 liters a day, and just drink right out of the 2 liter. But yeah. So.
Not even wiping it off.
Yeah. No. Why would I? No. I don't know why.
Now he dumps all of his drinks into a 2-liter travel mug.
Okay, so this is
That's
also.
why I sat in this chair
You can
because
see
I will
Resky was
move
with
less
us,
if I
and
sit
you can
up
see
like that.
Daggum,
My back
Andrew,
starts to get weak, and I move out of frame and
Scanlon.
stuff. Just
Andrew Scanlon
Okay,
was
so
with
what
us.
we're gonna do is, I kind of feel like,
So yeah, you're right
well,
with us.
we
Right
definitely
want
to reintroduce characters.
No, I don't have session 1 on.
It's been several
video,
months
apparently.
since our last stream for this, and it took a while for this session to get going. Anyways, this
So this
group.
was back in.
So why don't we start with Richard?
2 years ago. Holy
you're
shit.
in the number 1
2
position
years
on the stream here.
Wow.
Why don't we
Isn't that
start
long?
with
Let
you
me see if I can
and
adjust
you
the
tell
sound.
us
I
a
don't know
little
if
bit
you guys
about
can
your
hear it or
character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah, we are. We've been live for a minute.
See, so nothing's
no.
changed there.
I say we still do that.
Looking
My-
on
my-
Callan here.
Oh, we're live.
So yeah, my name's Rich. I will be playing Callan Vorst, and he goes by his
that's
stage name Slag. He is a bard. He is a tiefling, or maybe I should switch to the character. So I'm a tiefling, and but I'm a tiefling from my ancestry is a dwarf and a someone from the nether realms.
A dweefling.
My dad is a dwarf, and he's the one who taught me in the
Did you guys
ways
get
of
that? You guys
bartery.
seen the?
He is
the
quite a
tiefling
handsome
thing that I put
dwarf.
out?
He's known as Harold
So
the
Where'd you put
Handsome.
it?
And he
I
said,
don't know,
son, it's
in the
time to
server
go out on
somewhere,
your
but
own.
there's
Time that you start
a
doing
list
it.
for all
I'm originally from Mirabar. I was a mining
all
community,
the
so a lot of my
tiefling
songs
types.
and stories have to do with
Wow.
the miners and the heroic things of cave-ins and all that sort of good stuff. So I don't know what full my heritage is, but I know that my mom left, and my dad won't tell me the full circumstances, but I kind of hold it against her for leaving. So it's sort of, but I kind of like my dad. I look up to him, and he said, go out and make your fortune or do whatever. Just get out of the house. You're old enough. You're 30 years old. Stop living at home with your dad. And so that's me. I got my. If he's with me, I've got my.
Rich's background is the
But
most
get out of-
realistic
My friend,
background ever.
I know, right? Like, Sled, get out of our
He's
basement.
not
Go.
full white, and
You want to grow up to be a loser, son? You got to get out and get out of the world.
On stage, but he's just a fox. He's nothing special. Ain't no magic fox, no nothing. So anyway,
as Richard thought,
to do lottery and make
that's
some money
what
in the
Callum
game for
thought. He
myself.
thought he wasn't as
And I don't
magical
know
fox.
exactly where we left, but
should have been a clue that he was fighting a manticore.
That's all about me. So whoever's
Should have
next.
been. Hi,
Yeah,
I'm
you
Andrew
think.
Scanlon, and I'm playing Sir Dagon Crimson Tide. He's a former pirate. Is a family of bugbear raiders,
So
essentially.
yeah,
that,
Dagon Crimson Tide was a bugbear.
just terrorized the coastline of
I'm going to skip past Andrew
Daron,
slightly though
and
because
he's decided to strike off on his
no,
own
we'll listen to it.
and head northwards to try and
I think
plunder
this is
the
probably the only
frozen
time I really
seas of
ever
the north.
was around.
I think he was,
Dagon
I think he
and
was gone after
Dara.
this.
All right,
So.
and
Yeah.
Now
I
Andrew
think
was
he
on
had
the
John next
other
because,
thing too, though,
I-
Soul Survivors, and then
well,
that kind of the Cursed Saturday group.
Silver Horns,
He was in the Cursed Saturday group.
the Warforged,
She had a.
Wild
Go ahead.
Wild Magic Barbarian. Am Warforged that looks like a Minotaur, and I was part of a Warforged army that was built.
This is a game
By-
right here where you drink every time John says Warforged.
For I
was a Warforged Minotaur and a
wealthy-
Warforged army, and I'm a
wealthy,
Minotaur, and I look like a Warforged, and I'm a Warforged. She was a Minotaur.
prince that wanted
I was a war
And my parts were
Minotaurs
forged in war.
to
Ooh.
guard his keep. I'm the last of my kind that I know of. I'm.
Oh gosh! Every
I'll-
time I see stuff like this, I want to go, ooh, ooh, wait, but but I
Taking
can't.
away from myself and trying to find some fellow adventurers.
So now I'm pause it. So now at
That's
this
the word.
So now at this point too, in the game, at this point, like where we're at now, of course, now John, you found out like kind of what happened to the rest of that Minotaur army, through
Right.
visions and stuff, and
Yeah.
now you're kind of remembering, and Rich hasn't gotten too deep into Callum's history yet, because we're not quite there yet. But don't worry, it's coming. It's coming. You guys have to go. You guys have to watch all the future episodes for that. But anyway,
Stay tuned.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. You guys don't even know. Okay, maybe you guys will be like, we'll get there, and you guys will be like, yeah, this is mediocre, but it's good to me. Anyway, so, and that's all that matters is if I have fun and you guys don't have any kind of fun at all. No,
That's the acting part there,
To-
Brian. Acting.
to take down the person that destroyed my master.
okay. So who's the person that destroyed your master, John? You don't know
Dendar
at
the
this
Night.
point, right? Yes. It could be. It could be not a person. It could be Dendar the Night Serpent.
It's worse of all the people. Well, fuck now. What am I gonna do?
So there's more on that, and that has to do with our
Or Scotty.
I was gonna say that has to do with our unseen member, the one you can't see, Scotty. There's more on that, but you
Or Scotty.
yeah.
Yeah, Scotty. What do you?
It wasn't Scotty's character specifically, but I will tell you, it could be adjacent.
My former master.
Now,
Scotty's
when you say
spirit in a
destroyed,
past
do you
life.
mean like destroyed him, like killed him, or do you mean like destroyed him, like destroyed his reputation, his livelihood, that kind of thing, or?
Well, to take him down, probably like destroy his.
No, I mean you said that destroyed your master. I mean, what is your
Oh
master
yeah,
dead?
like He destroyed the army and took down my master. Like killed my master.
Okay, yeah. That's
And
what I was
destroyed my fellow Minotaur.
All right, so let's see. Where's Tenia?
All right.
Just take a note. Just take
Yeah,
a
John
note.
was teeny
taking
for a
some
minute,
notes.
there.
Yeah, I apologize. The camera went out.
It's okay. So this hooded lantern archon was summoned
wait.
instead of.
Hold on. We missed Tenia somehow.
As far as what my first name is, it's none of your business.
Okay, here we go. That's good.
Like, destroy his reputation, his livelihood, that kind of thing.
No, I should have just let it run. Apparently,
Take him down. Probably like destroy his.
No, I mean you said
You'll get
that
the hang of
destroyed
this
your master.
eventually, Brian.
I can do
Oh,
it.
yeah, like, he destroyed the army and took down my master. Like killed my master.
Okay, yeah. That's
And
what
destroyed my fellow Minotaur.
For those of you watching, this is the second time his master was
Now,
destroyed.
Warforged.
Tenia is new to the group here.
I am. How much do I divulge?
So what we're gonna do is, you guys have not met her character yet, but Tenia, why don't you describe who your character is and what he is? And I needed to replace that token. Dang. Okay, I didn't get a chance to do that yet. All right, so yeah, we'll have to do that on break probably.
Okay, I am Yue. I come from the lands of Karatur, so I have pretty Asian eyes, long silver hair. I am an Azamar. As far as what my first name is, it's none of your business. If I ever tell you, don't call me by my first name. I don't like you, I don't like you, I don't like you, I don't like you, I don't like her, him, and everybody and everything. Accurate?
So who do you like?
I
Nobody, I
honestly
said.
don't
Nobody.
know much about myself other than the fact that I'm from Karatur. I woke up one day in a snowstorm on top of a mountain, and that's it.
Alrighty.
Let's be clear. I don't think it's actually so much that UA doesn't like everybody, although that's part of it. I think it's just that UA believes that everybody is beneath him.
You're right. You're right.
And it's not so much a dislike as a I don't want to bother with that.
Yeah, he is
Disdain rather
indifferent to
than
a fault.
dislike.
It's easier to say I don't like you rather than say I don't care. If I liked you, that would mean I cared, and I don't.
Yeah.
So indifferent to a
I am
fault,
looking
and
for
yeah,
power,
he
and I am
totally
looking
believes.
for my wife, and that drives everything.
When you come to on a mountain, everything's
okay,
below
so
you.
that's where we're at. When we left off, basically, what had happened is.
Okay, so I guess Rezki was not with us during this. I think she could not show up back in session 2, maybe because I've got her on the page, and I think we pushed her character along because she was not able to make it back.
There was a big magic ritual that was supposed.
Okay, so we go and cover the Hooded Lantern Archon ritual, which is basically flubbed because it was sabotaged.
Yep.
The thing kind of explodes and kind of turns into this big, massive, dark Hooded Lantern Archon that everybody has to fight, and you guys are fighting that, and then there's zombies outside, and that's when you meet Sven, who's a stoned. A stoned cleric sitting on the sled,
Yeah.
Stoned out of his mind.
But yeah, then
Not of a whole lot of use.
You guys search the temple. The guy Juriendor, the priest, he basically conscripts you into helping out, and you guys all help out in the idea of trying to put the church, out of ablaze. And there's been a lot of fire in this campaign. They like to burn stuff down.
In fairness, fire rules.
I guess.
Well, to be fair, we did burn one. Well, UA and the NBC did burn down one.
We're not there yet. But anyway, so you guys saved the chapel, saved Juriendor, sort of. The chapel's only kind of saved, but anyway. So next episode is what? Session 3, sort of. Okay, good to know. This is probably.
Oh look, 2 men walking at best.
We may not have had a session for Session 3.
Benzene ring.
A lot of copy of something else of that world.
And I have to say, under the Action Surge logo there, it says Locksmith, the recent follower that used to be my roommate.
One of those two.
Oh, okay, yeah. And there's stream elements talking there. Okay, here we go.
And 1 or 2 hits,
And I have to say, I've lost about
There's the
10,
fire,
15 pounds since that stream. Nice.
Yeah, you look
which
good.
is so quiet right there. We couldn't even hear him.
In Valheim, I need
That's
the,
because I
I
probably
need
had
the bag trick from
stream.
Pool of Radiance. Yeah, I need the bag trick from Pool of Radiance. That's what.
So okay, so right there, that was a weird reference. But so for those of you who never played Pool of Radiance, the arcade game, or not the arcade game, the PC game. Back in the day, there was this game by Strategic Simulations called Pool of Radiance, and you could do this thing where you halved your arrows. So like if you had a stack of arrows, you could half them, and if you have them down to 1 or nothing, they would turn into a bag. It would just say an item, and it said bag, and it'd have like a little asterisk by it, denoting that it was magical. But then what you could do is you could load that bag in your bow like it was an arrow, and you could shoot somebody with it. It did this insane amount of damage. So it was basically
was it like
a glitch. Yeah, it was a glitch in the game, an exploit in the game that you could do. And you could take these, you could make these bags over and over. All you had to do was half arrows. And and you could and like one of the first big battles that you get into, there's like 3 trolls. And 3 trolls for like a level 1 to 3 character is fucked. That's AD&D in a nutshell. Like you're fucked. You know, like you got low. Your magic user has at the most 5 or 6 hit points. You know, like, and you're trying to fight a troll that's got like 40. You know, and regenerates 3. It's like no. So you hit a troll with 1 or 2 of these bags and they're down, like boom, like gone. But yeah, so that's what that reference was.
That's funny.
Let me see where we're at.
And then Forgotten Realms, I think
I'm just explaining shit about Forgotten Realms and shit like that. I don't know. That's why it's
all kinds of crazy stuff, you know.
That does happen.
That's why it's session 3, sort of. And then we can barely hear you guys because when I recorded it, you know, apparently I was terrible at stuff, and I still am. But you know.
And Rusky never ever joined us, unfortunately.
No, I don't think. I think she might have joined us once again since then, but I don't think
See
she's.
if the phone can stay without changing voice on a voice.
You guys getting at is he wants him to pick which door he wants to be thrown down, and hopefully that door would be the safest one.
Well, let's see.
He's going to pick the one where he's going to survive, possibly.
Why don't we?
Depends
Why
on
don't
how
we?
we throw them.
Why don't we go fishing?
Ooh,
So this is okay. So this is downtown,
Yeah, and see if the skeletons
down
attack them.
underneath the chapel where you guys found.
And if they do, we haul up a couple skeletons at a time.
The vampire, Alan Jerquois, yeah, the vampire guy.
It's just a.
And then you guys fought some spiders.
We were able to see with the trapdoor we lifted up. There's, you know, there's no.
And some more zombies.
Alright, just lost the screen.
Oh, and then that's where you found
It's coming back.
like you found like a thing in the bottom of like the rectory or whatever they call it. What do they call that? Where like the clergy would sleep and stuff like that. Anyway.
God, the clergy bedrooms.
Yeah, the clergy. You found it in the clergy bedrooms. But anyway, so then this is also at
the
this
dormitory.
point. Yeah, at this point, I believe you had Gold Sneezer and them kind of like joining forces with you a little bit, and and you fought some Drow. There's Gold
Forever
Sneezer.
Life.
I've seen Gold Sneezer and Thyron and Gregor. And then fought a bunch of skeletons. There was a room that was like just a ton of skeletons, just like all in one room. And I think you guys like pretty
Shatter
much
worked pretty well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you guys just like decimated those guys pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is where UA started bossing around the NPCs and was like, okay, we'll go blast that into this room then. And they're like, okay.
Yeah, and
And he felt right in his element. You know, it's like, right, I can just do tactics? Great.
Yeah, and I think
Please
Callum,
do all the work.
I was gonna say, I think Callum cast Shatter at least on one of those rooms of skeletons and like just about decimated like all of them in one shot.
That's right, yeah. Good job.
But then, okay, so then after this, and you know, eventually you guys run back and you find the priest Juriendor, and he's like gasping for breath and beat up a little bit, and he's like, hey, you know, so and so got away with the moon shard, and you know, please, you got to recover it, and then that's kind of where you guys went out into the wilderness and started looking for the moon shard.
The true quest began.
The true quest begins in session 6.
UA was so miffed at Juriendor and decided he did not like him because he was like, okay, you have a vampire under here. You know, this, and Jarender's like, no, we don't. He just did not believe anything that Yue had said. And Yue was so like, but you were asking me for help. And now at the same time, you're calling me a liar. Boy, you got some balls. Like, fuck you. You're on my shit list. Like, no respect.
You wanted to kill that vampire dead.
Oh, yeah.
Good vampire. Good vampire.
Yeah, but even good vampires get hungry.
I can't. But then the cow came in and
Yes.
okay, I will ask her.
Jiriendor stares at you all like incredulously, like, who in the hell did I acquire for help? You know, like who did I requisition here? Like,
we're all mad.
Look, you know it's old because that's long hair.
Intelligence is our dump stats.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't told this for a long time.
But I still had nails and nail polish. Jeez.
11 Christmas. So, I mean, I'm okay. But not the highest.
I am going to ask.
that's still average.
Who is
And like I
Joffrey?
said, I'm okay. I'm at the highest in those.
You're gonna ask what now?
I'm going to ask who is Yofflin and what are they doing?
No, Yofflid.
Good question.
Don't you have Yofflid's head in your bag still?
Yofflid.
But then again, you know.
So Yofflid was the Drow
I
ghoul
have the
that you
head?
beheaded. Yeah, and you had the head in your bag for a while. Do you still have that?
I did. I say, well, we were at the point where the first head he collected, he was actually had the dagger over this Drow's throat and was doing one of these things and was going to cut it off. And who was it? Was the paladin or the ranger that came up and killed the guy and was like, I didn't think you had it in you.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah. It was just
Gregor.
like that was. Yeah, he was just like, and from that point on, Gregor's kind of like, oh, we don't want to piss this guy off. Like, oh shit, you know. But in the end, Yue was kind of like, all right, you're okay.
I think in the end, I think Yue and Gregor kind of got along. You know, they both have kind of the same sort of dark, I give a shit not type of vibe. You know.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
direct approach.
You know, carrying around a head, it comes in useful. Just
And I think they both kind of reveled a little bit, and maybe not Yue as much, but I think both Yue and Gregor definitely reveled a little bit in the idea that they set the fucking thing on fire and Thyron ran out.
I think Gregor did get the bigger kick out of that, but we'll get to that.
Jiriendor thinks it over a moment. Let me see here. Hold on one second.
I'm trying to remember.
She has plenty of chance here to confess her sins and apologize.
Let me do this here.
I can make her death swift.
I think I made a roll here if it didn't come up in roll 20.
You are certainly one bloodthirsty.
Oh, there it is, right there. Oh, 24.
guy.
There we go.
You might be handsome and have those beautiful eyes, but you have a cold heart, Yue.
Stop flirting with me, Slag.
He says,
hey, I flirt with everybody.
Why is that not clipped? That's a great line. Stop
I
flirting
flirt
with me,
with
Slag.
he says, I can
I flirt
see.
with everybody.
He says, I can see the
Somebody
wisdom
needs to
now."
clip that.
Oh, yep, Jiriendor can see the wisdom.
He says,
now.
I would rather she be tried because, well, it would make me look good, quite personally.
Yep,
But
yep, optics.
but you are the
Optics
ones
would
who
make it look better
caught
if
this
you were
quarry,
tried.
so I will allow you to dispatch of it as you will.
Jiriendor's kind of cold himself, if you think about it that way.
I think you and I can both agree it would be better for the townsfolk and safer if I just kill her again. Thinking, I don't care, I just want to kill her. I'll sell it however I need to get this guy off my back.
You see Jiriendor, he starts to walk away, and he kind of looks at the Drow as he's walking away and says, I hope you enjoy the rest of your life, as it were. And I hope if you live long enough to remember it, the suffering you have caused will not go unanswered. And he kind of walks off and heads off that way.
Okie dokie.
And then do you okay, here, let me pause it. Do you remember if you killed that one right then?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did.
Basically, I'm going to say about 10 seconds before I drive that sword through her throat.
Yep.
Yep. Oh yeah, I got her head.
I'm hesitating, looking at you guys like, okay, this is it. I'm being nice here. I'm giving you a chance because I'm gonna kill her.
You see, the balancing of being nice and then also saying you're going to kill her in 10 seconds. I think you got all your weight on one side of the scale there. I don't think there's too much of a being nice. I would just say, take her back and put her in prison. But I'm not going to fight a. I'm not going to fight a. Silverhorn self. We're trying to keep together as a team here, and obviously they are the bad guys. So
Well, I as a
Obviously
as
we
a,
are
as
the
a
bad
player,
guys.
I'm trying to
Sweetheart.
give you guys the chance to do something here.
Wait.
Like if you
Did anybody catch that quote? Rich said, Callum said, and obviously we are the bad guys.
had something to want to stop them or catch them or whatever or stop them.
That's the funny thing is in the No Good Deed campaign too on Sundays, Deontay, like they just basically the whole group has now just become to kind of come to the realization that they're the bad guys. that they're probably the bad guys. And
Oh gosh.
and then they're like they say they even said something to this priestess Carmen Aaron about being the bad guys, and Carmen Aaron was like, sometimes you need to use bad guys to do good things. It's like, holy shit, dude! Like that's hardcore right there.
Fighting fire with fire there. I have to.
We'd be good guys, except there are too many rules. That's the problem with the good guys. There are always those rules.
Hey, I never pretended to be good. But I will say this was like my first session really, like playing with you guys, and I didn't really know anybody. And so I can look at this as a player going, yeah, I was hesitating as a player because I wanted to feel you guys out. I didn't want to step on any toes. I didn't want to be one of those players that was like, haha, I just do what I want. Main character syndrome, If I were to go through this scene now, I wouldn't even ask or hesitate. I would just kill her.
Let's talk about main character syndrome for a minute, because here's the thing, like, I know that there's a lot of people like that out there that will have main character syndrome, but the other thing is sometimes if the party is made up of the right players, then what happens is you end up being forced into a main character syndrome sometimes.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like there are times so for instance, John's campaign. I'm trying to stay back and let everybody do everything. Like, I'm trying to stay back as Cinder, and it almost always comes down to they are the fucking Keystone Cops. They mess something up, and I have to go save asses, and it's like now I look like the main character, and it's like, well, yeah, okay. So part of the thing is I've got 40 years of experience on everybody, but the the thing is like, it's like, why do I? Okay, I was literally trying not to be the main character, but now I have to be,
Yeah, I recall too. Was trying very hard to not step on anybody's toes. Having more experience, except for Dan, of course. Dan's got the experience, and trying just to let the new players shine a bit. But yeah, you would get to this impasse where it's like, okay, we're spinning our wheels. Somebody, it was either me or you or Dan, that was like, okay, yeah, and I go this way.
And I feel like this campaign too, like the Rise of the Drow campaign specifically, almost everybody's had a little bit of a chance to be a little bit of a main character. Scotty and Daniel, you guys, since you are the quietest, you've gotten the least amount of that, I think. But that's the way Daniel is in the No Good Deed campaign too. Daniel's just more quiet than a lot of people.
My character's more about action than words.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the action. Daniel is kicking half.
A lot of the reason I'm more quiet is I have a hard time thinking on the fly like the rest of y'all do.
Yeah. Well, it's practice. It's practice.
The other thing is that we have another character who is Cutler, who is very loud and very boisterous.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Cutler.
Yep. Every time he plays,
very loud and very boisterous.
Yeah. Well, I will say too, though. I mean, Daniel, you're the most recent addition to the group, and there was all of those episodes before you that you just weren't here for. Like, you haven't really had that much of a chance. Like, I feel like we're just finally kind of starting to get to know Tindris.
Yeah, well,
Right.
You know?
Tindris is a fresher addition to the group for sure.
Yeah,
Or,
definitely.
Okay, so we kill off the Drow here, I think.
Change it in itself because
Take her head.
usually you're used to them.
Make him an enemy of
being in
Gregor.
packs, but will fill you.
I don't think that was the first one that you took the head. I think you just killed her. And left her.
You can join one of our.
Yeah, I did take a couple of hits, but yeah, I used both of them. Actually, I took all three.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I think the
took
one that
three,
I think the one that
I took the second one.
Well, I think the one that the one that Gregor killed that was like didn't think you had it in you. The one that Gregor killed was just a regular Drow like hussar or a scout or something along those lines. Because
I ended up with the heads.
Farkas knocked him off the Farkas knocked him off the cliff and. And
yeah, it was the second kill
he was
still.
not too good after that, and then everybody just like bum rushed him.
I know, and then that's when Silverhorns got the death glare, and then it was another person was like, "Okay, we're just gonna back off from this."
Yeah, because I took the second head and I said, and I tossed it at you, and I said, "Here you go. Here's another head."
All right, let's see.
And then events in the future, of course, made Yue even more upset with Silverhorns.
Supposed to happen like 12 or
I think.
12
Okay, so
or 13.
this is one of those episodes that this session. You guys ran into a bunch of centaurs, and it could have really went sideways really quick. But I think this session went really actually okay as far as like you guys didn't just kill everybody. Like.
I think Yue
threatened the hell out of
being
them,
Yue.
yeah.
You're allowed to say it. This is a mature rated thing.
That's like the invisible dick face, okay? Like,
Invisible dick face.
Oh yeah, this is where Scotty joined the party.
And caption that invisible dick face.
And made that terrible stealth roll.
Oh God,
goodness. It's either a proposition or being a jawbreaker.
All right, let's see.
All right.
But if you get to the centaurs,
yeah.
So I think it was.
That
evening,
was
but I
fun.
don't
The
think
centaurs was fun.
I don't think we're in.
Sticks. Not
is owl there? Did I pass the centaurs already?
too many.
Yeah, Yue was standing on top of that rock, and they appeared right to the top.
It was on that cliff.
Because they showed up, and Yue was basically standing up on the rock, like, yeah, I own this fucking party, and has this head, and
I'm talking in Discord. Hold on.
and the centaurs are like pretty much, like, oh, pay the toll.
He's not there. Okay.
There's the centaurs at the top of the video there.
So we just ran across some centaurs. You kind of bargained with them. I think you threw somebody's head, and they were pretty satisfied with that. And
I think they were creeped out.
Oh no, I guess.
Did you want to do introductions there, boss?
Yeah. So let's. It's been a couple weeks too since we've been on. So so why don't you start us out, Rich?
Get rid of it.
Okay. Well, yeah. Since I started us out, I'm Callan Vorst. I'm a bard, and this campaign is Rise of the Drow.
The Drow.
I go by Slag, and I am a tiefling. I'm part dwarf and part fiend. My dad taught me how to be an entertainer. He was Harold the Handsome, and he said, "Son, you got to go out on your own." So after a while, I'm going out and trying to strike out and become famous. So I'm pretty close. I'm still in the region where I was. Miramar is where I'm from, and I'm also kind of estranged from my mom. I understand from my dad that she left when I was young. So I kind of not. She's not my number one on the top of my list, but also she's a devil. So or somehow related to dad. That's what I've been told. So, and I'm hanging around with these yo-yos. I don't know. We're trying to. I'm trying to get famous, and they're trying to. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I guess they'll tell you that themselves.
Hey, I kept it consistent.
All right, and how about Tina? How about you next?
Okay, I'll see if I can remember. It's been a couple of weeks. All right, I am playing a character named Yue Shun Li. He is a felon ASMR sorcerer. He really doesn't know a lot about himself, other than the fact that he feels this intense longing for a woman that he's certain is his wife, because he does have a ring on his finger. And he also feels that he has some birthright to some great power, but he can't quite locate
When I'm
where it
watching
comes
old
from.
episodes like these, I want
Guy's
to
got a
mess
couple
with
of
the
secrets.
background and stuff.
He,
like
he doesn't know what they are.
Streamlabs.
And he also is traveling with these yo-yos, and he's kind of having to hear with some of them.
Oh, yeah, I
But
can't do that. It's a
he
recording.
understands it's kind of necessary right now, so he's gonna. My camera's gonna freeze. I'm always making the worst face.
There's the dick face again.
Yeah, this is the one where I'm busy eating a jawbreaker face.
I'm sorry, that's like I'm not even gonna say it. I could say what it looks like. To me. Anyways,
You're allowed to say it. This is a mature rated.
That's a different term for a jawbreaker, you know.
The invisible dick face, okay? Like,
Invisible dick face. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah.
Goodness. It's either a proposition or,
yeah,
a jawbreaker.
It's either a proposition or a jawbreaker.
All right. And of course, you and John switch spots as soon as you go off camera.
Wait. Caption: First time Scotty says I got nothing.
All right, John. I know you can't be on camera. Go ahead for you, John. Tell us about you and your character.
I am John, and I'm playing Silverhorns, who is a Warforged Minotaur. And he's the last one of a Warforged army, and he is traveling with these crews. He's trying to build up a
You only do it twice with this
fighting force.
I know it's a weird thing for me to remember, but I'm pretty sure it's, I'm almost positive it's only twice.
When you said fighting force and you're trying to build up a fighting force, you know if Steve's watching this, he's going to say
of extraordinary magnitude.
But are you a warforged? That's what I want to know. Are you a
building up a
warforged?
fighting force of extraordinary magnitude? Anyway.
Bullshit, hand man.
We destroyed my brothers in arms.
Right. So in your the
Brothers
Minotaur
legs.
army, or the army that you belong to, they were all essentially Minotaurs.
Here
we go.
But they were all warforged. Yeah, they were all warforged.
John was going to say it if I didn't.
Image of Minotaurs they were built for some king or emperor long ago, kind of thing.
Long ago, yeah. And
Were
we
they
were
a
all
herd?
A herd.
Were they a herd?
What's that?
A herd of Warforged Minotaurs.
Or has anyone heard of them? Is that what you're saying?
A herd.
Well,
yeah.
originally they were going to be made of
God.
they were going to be made of amber.
Like,
I don't know if I'm waking up for this.
And then it would have been called the Amber Herd, but
No.
Has anybody heard of them?
come on, I thought somebody was going to finish it for me, but I had to.
Okay. All right.
That is
And,
not a joke that would have
Scotty,
aged
we
well.
haven't mentioned you yet, or your character yet. But why don't you tell us about what you're going to be playing?
All right.
I'm playing Apollo, essentially the.
Oh my god, is that what I
half-elf
fucking
bastard
sound
child
like?
of
Yep.
noble
Delete me
family.
from this shit.
Eldritch
Lock
Knight is
her
the
out of your
class.
That's what she
Basically,
said.
bailed on his family's BS and just trying to
God, I
find
hate
their
my
own way
fucking
in the world.
voice.
And you're relatively
Ain't
new to
nothing wrong
5e.
with your voice.
Everything is wrong with
I
my
think
voice.
most people
Alright,
have.
just wanna make sure.
Sounds fine to me.
Oh, D20. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
We are our own
So,
worst enemies,
people
aren't
who
we?
are new to D,
Fucking lame ass country
people who are new
twine
to
wanna be shit at
D20,
the end.
you go in the front.
Right?
Fucking hell.
You get to be the meat shield. Oh no, sorry.
No, don't worry, Scotty. It's been a while since I've actually played. I'm gonna be like, how do I do this again? So.
All right. So
So I hate the sound of my voice too, but like when it's recorded. So I think that's like a common thing for everybody, but maybe not. But I think that part of the thing for me is maybe that's why I do so many different voices.
Like Yulzma.
It's like if I'm not using my own voice, then I can hate it less. I don't know.
I like the sound of my voice.
Yeah, we know.
Well, you're a singer.
That's
Like
why
they-
you talk
they're
so
making
much. That must be Steve's problem too.
some kind of bargain with the
Hey,
centaur.
I can
Give-
sing
I
as
hope
well,
Steve's
but I don't
watching.
talk
I hope
as much as
Steve's
John.
watching. He heard that. No,
the
actually,
head
I
of
think he's
this
playing
drow
Battlefield or
female.
Bloodhunt or Hunt.
And all
Just watch.
Off traveling at night just because that's when we got started.
yeah,
So I think it was the evening, but I don't.
sticks.
Yeah, and so right there you're talking about like how we were all traveling at night. So like everybody kind of did travel by night. in the beginning. And part of that though was like after a while it got hard to tell what was night because of that eclipse thing that was that.
Yep, the eternal darkness.
Yeah, the basically like a 7-day eclipse type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now in the I did extend that too because in the module it was only supposed to be like 2 or 3 days, and I'm like that doesn't seem as ominous as like it's continually dark for a long time, you know.
Yeah, I like that.
I missed that. Ellie's over here having a ditty party, I guess. We don't have enough baby oil for that. She said everybody on the stream is invited to her ditty party. Bring your, it's BYLBB. Or no, BYLBO. Bring your own baby oil. Bring your own baby oil.
I always have my BO with me. I am never without my BO.
Bring your own BO.
Bring your own BO, Gray.
I got a bottle of baby oil.
Oh, Lord.
And now it's weird.
Then we are on. Then we are on, right on
rather
schedule.
large beastie.
Right.
I'm
sorry I didn't get to meet her last night, but I was on stage singing.
Nice job, Silverhorns.
Oh, hey,
hey,
John said he's sorry he didn't get to meet you last
do
night
that
when
all
he
the
was
time?
on stream. He was on stage.
I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you. I wasn't there.
If anyone was
Tina's
watching
sorry
the
she
stream,
didn't get
what
to
I
meet
just
you
did there is I
because
gave
that's
this
your stage.
player some
She
hit
said that's
points.
her stage, John.
And I gave
Not after last
basically
night.
when I
John
do
tore
when I
that
give
shit up.
somebody hit points, I give them max because I feel like it'll be a
Next time you
little bit of a
karaoke,
challenge.
call me. I love karaoke.
Okay, we will do that. John actually also he used to be the DJ up there. Well, actually Opus, right?
Your trunk karaoke.
Yeah, Opus.
Actual.
Did she kick you out? You should have been. You should have come over and hung out with me, and then listen. and then when she, I can't say their name on screen. On screen.
For somebody at least, hopefully.
Sometimes when your party goes after a monster, they'll just practically get annihilated right at the get-go, and you're like, oh crap, DM needs to tweak this a little bit. Okay. It happens, man.
Okay, Gold Sneezer, hold on. Let's see.
You said I could get a spell off, right?
Yep.
Scotty
Okay,
join
I
us
did
yet?
check
Because
on
I love
Frost.
that part.
I did. It's up there.
Yep. Ray of Frost, that's a hit.
Mm-hmm. I instantly rolled the damage first.
That
so I'll
part
just
was
take
not
that.
fun.
Oh, for 5 damage, right?
Oh, I love it. Your roll failed so
Was that auto
spectacularly.
damage?
You just could have stood up from the bush and went, yo, what up?
Auto damage. I
Like-
rolled it.
Oh, okay.
I clicked the wrong
And then
thing
you
to make damage
almost
first, so.
got you.
Yeah.
You just knew you were going to hit, right? You were confident.
I am.
I'm glad nobody tried to go hug this owl bear.
Of course I hit. And if I don't, then I meant to do that.
Okay.
That part cat.
It was a distraction.
It's hard to
So
rip
Gold
on
Caesar
ourselves
is,
because we're constantly ripping
you know,
anyway.
He's like, okay, and then he shoots a magic missile at the owlbear,
Wait for it.
I'm gonna have to.
and he seems to be
Ellie,
fine.
keep this up. I'm gonna have to build a sound booth.
Sneaks his missiles out.
That would be cool.
Okay, so
What
anyway,
happens if you get one
beat
stuck?
up owlbear, I'm pretty sure, and then
100.
I don't remember
Alright,
a whole lot after that. Like,
We need 6,005.
I don't think there was a.
Go to the song. I am leaving.
I don't think there was.
Don't really
ambush
take
right
any
there.
damage, but
No. So okay, let's skip to the next thing. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, this was the fun one. This was actually, well, I mean, it was kind of fun.
Category
for me,
is
anyways. There was
Fox.
like all kinds of traps here, and I think somebody had discovered
Yep.
like
Oh,
some
wait,
of
no.
them. The slag.
Yep. Well, I don't think I set any off, if that's what you mean.
I know Yue used a head to set some off at some point.
I'm forgetting whether it was somebody was setting him, maybe Apollo that sprung a couple.
Did somebody spring a trap? Is that how you guys kind of found out there was traps nearby?
Oh, it was the poor paladin who kept running into them.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's just found one.
Yeah, paladin. Yeah, he probably could. Okay, so yeah, so there was the undead. That
Byron.
was the undead. The undead basically were a sort of diversion to get you to go into the traps in a way. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry for interrupting y'all's Dungeons and Dragons, but Brian now has adopted a crazy person. Brian has a crazy person.
I'm starting Foster's Home for Wayward Girls.
Yes. Brian has a crazy
Oh.
Ron lives with him now, so you guys are gonna see me from time to time acting up.
At least you're not related to him.
She said, Tina said, at least you're not related to me.
But I support the nerdy stuff.
You support the nerdy stuff, okay?
Yeah, good job.
I think she wants to learn how to play.
Keep a brand will burn these zombies, or throw them on it. Throw a little on the fire.
Throw the zombie.
Okay, let's see. So we're just doing a
What's the
recap
red
right
thing?
now. So.
Well, at least she's a lot cuter than the zombie you adopted last year.
Actually, one of the direwolves is first, looks like, this time.
Tina said, at least she's a lot cuter than the zombie you adopted last year. I don't know. I don't know what she's talking about.
What was it? Was it a raccoon named Paul that lived under the crawl space or something? I don't remember,
I said fucking hate Chihuahua.
But Mars has a Chihuahua. No. Yeah, I showed him Rapsy a minute ago.
You guys like Rapsy?
The kitty? You guys like the kitty?
I like all kinds of kitties.
Yeah, John likes all pussy.
John likes all pussy, yes.
All the way up, and I was looking
All the
at
way
something
up.
else.
John likes all pussy all the way up.
Because remember the
Yeah.
Silverhorn stopped raging, but I don't know if it was.
I'm trying to see. It's another direwolf attack, okay. So that was pretty routine. Oh, wait, I skipped a whole episode.
Wait, go, Brian.
Centaur Sentinel continued? What? Oh, wait, hold on, did this... What the heck?
There was a time when we lost track of which episode it was.
Oh, could be, yeah.
Terrible job of it.
Yeah, this is not... It shouldn't be called Centaur Sentinel continued. It should not be called that.
You shoot him with a ray of frost. What are you doing?
Crazy.
No cracking noise.
I'm not talking about you. What?
Everything's not about you. This is where Apollo comes up out of the
player. I'm
bushes.
thinking, please.
Yeah.
What happened?
This is where Apollo pops out of the bushes. Please play that part. I think it's great.
Where is it? Over here?
Just hit next to him. Don't actually hit him. I don't think I did.
Yeah. Well, that is
Am I
a miss.
supposed to roll something?
That is a miss, luckily, but
So
So you never seen UA jump, but that loud snapping of that
This
branch.
is literally the first time I've ever played
You know,
this.
kind of sets.
Oh, this is where
UA
we made the
off,
low stealth roll? Yeah, yeah.
And he just kind of like jumps aside and shoots
So UA
a frostbolt, like
It's a
like
3
ray of
for
frost,
stealth.
like, right out, like all of a sudden. And he's like, oh,
Stop!
oh,
I'm
you know,
trying
like,
to drink this water.
Clank.
You know, you just caught me off guard there.
No more caffeine. No more caffeine for you.
No more caffeine for you. Got an itchy trigger finger.
Yeah.
There you guys see
haven't
this.
realized that already.
There you guys see this elf with dark hair. Or maybe. Well, actually.
Okay, so then this is actually Apollo's first appearance that you guys are aware of, correct?
Right.
Yeah. Like,
Is there anybody elf in the party?
I think he was just kind of following you guys along. I think is what I was saying.
Is UA an elf? No, he's Asmar, right? Yeah. So So it looks like an elf with dark hair. To most of you. Gold Sneezer's not 100% sure.
The reason I said that is because to like a lot of elves, half elves look like humans, and to a lot of humans, half elves look like elves.
Mm-hmm.
One way or the other, because he kind of thinks it could be an elf or it could be a human.
Unless you have a discerning eye, you know. It's hard to
Okay,
tell
yeah,
sometimes.
I would think that Slag has seen an elf before.
It looks to Slag looks like an elf.
Yeah,
I like how we're saying it.
So you're not a drow. What in the nine hells are you doing? You almost got yourself your kneecaps
Yeah,
frozen.
see, I've
off.
got Centaur Sentinel Session 8.
I just
so it goes
scowl
Session
at you
6,
if
8,
looks could kill.
5, 7, 5, 8. It's all out of order. I have to fix that.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
There's 2 Session 8s for some reason. Neither of them are the
I
same.
have no idea what's going
So
on.
it is dark. Hold on, I gotta.
So we might actually be this
Neither
session
of
here.
them
This
is
recap.
Okay, we're gonna get some
This,
darkness.
Some dynamic
episode
darkness, yeah.
34 or whatever, 33 or whatever I put it as. Might actually be 30.
Good.
Okay.
One
Why
less or
don't
one
you
more?
approach slowly and with your hands
They're
away
girls, they get
from
to
your
freak out all the
weapons, so we can better see you and have a talk with you.
There is
Sure.
flame in my hand.
Oh, poor Apollo.
I don't know who the hell you are.
Everybody can still see, correct? I mean, I know you guys can. A lot of you guys can, but Silverhorns should have a light on him still, correct?
Yeah. If not, we can give him one.
Sure.
Yeah, he does. Okay. I just wanted to make sure
take
that
a store-
that it showed up as
stick it on
him having a light.
Yeah.
A lot of this wilderness is just for us to get the
Is there a
next-
difference?
So you're gonna come out into the open a little bit there, Apollo?
Might as well at this point. What would be historically
Shake his
accurate?
up.
No, I'm just gonna say, shh, I'm being sneaky.
Yeah. Just to let you know, it is very difficult to be sneaky in heavy armor.
He's like,
How did he-
noted.
How did he not notice?
You give me enough time, I would have figured out how to do it.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
well, you know, but to
I
be
have a better
fair, though, this
question.
is
Wait a second, you're a
Apollo had really
sorcerer,
never been out
right?
doing anything before.
Oh wait,
you
no,
know?
you're
like,
Eldritch Knight or Eldritch Knight. That's right. Okay, gotcha.
All right. So
Yeah, and hope
You just
physically.
reach out
you get
and
Apollo
hope,
into the group at
you know,
this
with
point.
domestic
You
abuse.
guys
It's-
figure your way across
Yeah.
this bridge.
Moves over.
We're
Yeah.
playing shot.
the water.
I believe.
UA was not wanting to get wet, and he didn't, so he was like breathing a sigh of relief. He just kept looking up at these, going, "This isn't going to end well. This isn't going to end well." But it was fine.
She's getting my views up.
They love me. Don't even like
She's got
Yay.
she's got main character syndrome.
Yeah. It's a little distracting, not going to lie.
I said witch trials more like skits trials. They were just killing bitches for being crazy.
They were killing women for having emotions. That's what it was. That's what the witch trials are all about. They need to take their anti-emotion drugs like normal, so they can be part of the process.
I mean, in fairness,
Now, when you make it, now it sounds much more reasonable,
they
Brian.
do get better.
Duh.
Maybe if they would have just explained them, and it'd be like, look, as men, we can't handle women having emotions, so we got to kill you. And then women would probably just straighten right up. They'd have been like, oh no, we're not going to have, during the witch trials, we don't want to get hung, so, we're going to have less emotion. Or contrariwise, they would have strung the men up and hung them and burned them, and it would have all worked out in the end.
Well, they could have just killed. You could have just killed all male infants. There you go.
That has historical precedence, so that's got that going for it.
Joke's on you, man.
You are hit.
What? They said she said they could have just killed all male infants. Yeah, kill all the male infants.
We could do that.
We could do that. I don't think you can. I think it's
Mothers are the
probably a
people who
good
get to
idea.
decide who lives and dies.
Men that I will keep alive, obviously.
A select few men. Oh, for breeding, yes, of course. It's good.
But also
Good,
for
like
companionship,
men.
like, some men are cool, like,
Oddly, I think a lot of men would be okay with being cattle, as long as they're
Exactly.
fed. As long as they're fed and bred. I think most.
fucking porn on the TV.
What Brian is trying to say is the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
I think Brian is speaking for himself.
For-
He has,
Oh no!
he has gold
I
to
have
be
too many-
bred.
I have too
Oh,
many
no
problems
damage,
with that kind of stuff.
The one on the right or the one on the
Taken
left?
care of.
I'm not.
That's
I'm not
Brad
even.
taken care of.
I'm not even
Okay.
happy with.
And I
I'm
hit
not
him
even
with a
happy with
longbow
being
with
fed
where
and
I'm
bred.
at, or
Oh, yeah.
close to that.
Oh no.
So we make it across the bridge.
Yeah, I'm trying to see
Or
because there was like
what
little,
was once a bridge.
water. There were like little goblins that attacked
Do
you.
a healing word for.
I thought they were water
For-
mephits or something for some reason at first. That's why.
Yeah,
They-
we
you have
made
to be
pretty
able
to-
quick work
I
of
would check with
them.
the DM on that.
Are related, but that's kind of.
Also, you can see like here in these earlier episodes too, like getting into the like trying to get into the combat and get it done. It might have taken still combat can take a while, but I like the combat parts. Not everybody likes the combat parts. Sometimes,
I like the
sometimes,
combat part.
sometimes people like Glimmer is an angry. She's a chaos gremlin.
All right.
She's a pretty
Good
kid,
job.
Grandma, no. Aww. So.
You keep me grounded to some extent.
So somebody's got to, right? But you know, it's good to let you not be grounded too, though. That's important for people to not be grounded when they need to not be grounded.
I'm way more entertained.
How much are they worth?
I think that okay. So I think that's it. I think that
Andy,
what I was making is that okay. Everybody follow Glimmer on Instagram. I guess you can find her on my Facebook page.
I'll follow you guys back. I never
She'll
followed
follow
you
you
back.
back. She follows everybody. I don't know.
Because you guys are my friends. Because you guys hang out with Brian every weekend.
And I burned my Facebook to the ground.
What the heck is this? You guys see this?
I see that.
You seeing what I'm seeing? Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
I only
well,
clicked once.
Okay, that was.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was you. That was you dealing with Streamlabs.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe
Oh,
yeah, maybe it was.
thanks,
It could have
God.
been. It could have actually been. I wonder if I was using something other than Streamlabs or trying something other than Streamlabs.
That could have been.
I don't know.
Okay.
So this was,
What brings you here?
oh, this is the corrupted forest here. Okay, so this is when you guys ran into that corrupted dryad, I think.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Uh,
I gotta go
yeah,
get
when
a
you first
drink.
got there, she did the plant growth or wall of thorns or
Tangled.
whatever it was. Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll be right
Also, where
back.
you met my character for the first
Here we
time.
go. This is where we meet Farkas for the first time, and you guys see the trap up there, and the no Farkas, not farting.
But Farkas probably does a lot of that.
I'm not farting at the trap. I'm farting right now. No, so yeah. So.
Whether the dryad was corrupt by magic or whether it was just a bad sapling. It would have been nice to know what we're up against.
Right. Could have just been a bad seed.
Could have been a bad seed.
Okay, so everybody can at least see what.
Okay, wait a minute. Is there a reason for that? Is there a logical reason for that? This is way off topic because I'm blaming Glimmer. But she says every pretty girl either has a big ass forehead, a big ass nose, or farts a lot. Any or all three. Any combination of those three or all three. So I'm gonna go with. I just gotta ask, what is it with the big ass forehead? I have a big ass forehead, but you know.
Most people that are like genetically like really attractive have like a really big head.
Yeah.
Like look at the models and stuff.
You can do something with that, Brian.
I don't know that I'm genetically attractive. Yeah, you want me to go there, don't you, Rich? Damn it! Why?
Yep.
I don't know. When I was in high school,
Yep.
I remember
Do
boys
it,
and girls
do
both
it.
making fun of girls with big ass foreheads.
I could use some really big head.
What the fuck?
What?
But I'm super
Well, when you pull your hair back, yeah.
He says when you. Well, that's because you're pulling your hair back.
Well, yeah, but I don't even have to do that. That's why I got bangs to hide that shit.
Me and Teeny have big ass heads because we're Neanderthals. No, okay.
I have a nice petite normal head, thank you.
Nice petite normal head.
Yeah.
I could use some nice petite normal head too, but you know that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have small heads.
I don't know how to
Keep the
reply
bag
to
going.
any of
Keep
this.
it going.
I got nothing.
Big ginormous cranium.
Misogynistic
A
bastard.
tomb. A tomb
Anyways,
usually
So here we
maybe
go.
continue.
lit
Here we
Here's
go
one
with
of
this.
all.
this area.
This thing
He says
is where we
he says,
first
well,
see
this one
Farkas,
is. It's
and he
it's a
crawls
tomb
up there.
of
He was probably on
Be able
that
to
nip
see some
even
grass.
back then.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's definitely on the nip.
Probably why he was crawling around. He was probably
miles
on
or
that
so.
nip.
The bank rises
Oh, yeah,
until
he
it
was
becomes a
definitely on
low
the
cliff
nip.
overlooking the water at its farthest point.
They didn't know that yet.
No.
Marcus, you
You
had
ain't
the
good for
look of
21 if you
Hallie
wanna
from
give
South
UA
Park.
any
We all
more
knew you were on it. We just
specific
didn't want to say
description.
anything.
You see a drow
We all knew you were thinking, man, I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
He's like, I'm not high enough, but I bet if I got up on top of that cliff, I'd be higher,
Looks like
bro.
oh no, sorry, not full plate.
If we got him higher, he'd probably be able
he
to
is
tap
kinda
out the
leaning over
melody
the
to
edge
Funky
of the
Town.
cliff.
See, you thought he was going up there to scout
Very
around to help you
carefully
guys. He
and,
was
like,
just
looking
looking for
down
more
at you
nip
guys.
up there. That's what he was doing.
He
was like,
he doesn't
you know what could be up
realize you
there?
may have
More
spotted
nip.
him, but
Yeah.
he is definitely being very.
Anyone thought
This is Farkas. This is Farkas for me. Have you ever been on an adventure? Yeah. Have you ever been on an adventure on Nip?
Easy there, John Stewart. Farkas, everything is better when high.
Everything's better on Nip. Yeah.
Trying to be, stealthy.
Trying to be a little sneak.
$10. Yeah, I hate to do it to you, Walter.
Okay.
Man, I remember when a dime bag cost a dime.
Like.
Oh, that was a fun movie. It was not a good movie, but it was a
my,
fun movie.
In my list of proficiencies on my character sheet, correct?
And also because he's a tabaxi, he had the feline
it'll
agility,
be acrobatics,
so he was able to climb almost all the way to the top in one shot.
Well, you're gonna wait. Are you?
Because you
You're gonna do stealth
he also
or
had a climbing speed,
first
right?
or the
feline agility, or was it
climbing speed? So you don't need to do climbing. So he's just doing stealth.
And he had feline agility and
Check.
climbing speed. It's like holy crap! Like boom.
You answered your own question.
You say feline agility,
right
I
there,
say
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure
Game.
that dude does not hear a thing.
So you can pocket that for later. But you
Look
have
at
to.
that. 28 stealth roll. It was cat.
I was quieter than the air around him.
Okay, guys. I don't want you to be alarmed, but Ellie heard a scream, a scary scream, like somebody was being killed.
I yelled back and I asked, "Are you okay?"
I'm just gonna let you guys know we are in Flint, so that was probably a possibility. So.
Yeah. Well, in the neighborhood you're in, it could be a possibility.
Well, you could always call 911 and the cops will be here in about 3 or 4 hours. What? I'm serious.
Well, they gotta finish.
Tell him you
donuts.
got coffee.
Use it within the next 10
And
minutes
donuts.
before it goes away.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, it goes. So you got 10 minutes to use it. So.
Yeah, he would have had to roll a nat 20 in order.
28 though on that stealth roll.
But let's see, what did you roll? You rolled a 18.
Like I said, I was quieter than the air that was around him.
Yeah. This was Farkas. Basically, he was so stealthy, not even Farkas could see Farkas.
Not a bad roll, but
And nat 20
not enough.
Not farting, Farkas. Like
You're already
Focus
stealth.
or Focus, only different.
So, you're already invisible.
Oh, I think this is close to where I caught that dude with a shore you.
All right, so you wedge a stick under there. You're pretty good. You think that
If not
you
this,
think
then
that
the next
the lodge
fight.
probably won't roll, or if they do,
That's right here, you're like-
for some reason roll, then they're all gonna roll all off kilter and funky, which will mess with the trap anyways.
Okay.
So then you did do that, right?
Well, if I feel safe that the trap is disarmed,
What's up?
and
no, you
that
just
he's
disarmed
actually
it. You
looking
just
back
disarmed
at
it.
possibly at another group of people, I don't feel comfortable.
No, he's looking down at the group of people that he's looking at your group.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
thought you
every
said he was.
once in a- and every once in a while he's looking over his shoulder this way. You don't see anybody over there, but he's looking over there.
Yeah. So
over
that
his
what was
shoulder
over there? That he
because
was looking over his shoulder. Is his.
Okay.
That's what
was
you would
over
do
that
if
way.
you were sneaking and trying to trap somebody and wondering why
Like a
they're
spider.
stopped. You'd be looking
Giant
over your
spider.
shoulder to try to see what was going on.
Okay.
Peter's
Well, trying to debate if I should let the party know that the trap is somewhat disabled, and I think we can
What?
proceed onward.
Take it off?
If we want to engage that guy, we would probably be a little. I think that's what I'll do. I'll head back to the party.
Okay.
Um,
So you're gonna climb back down the hill and head back to the party?
All right.
Yep.
Hang out with your rich friend. Okay.
Let them know. So
That's a good idea.
I'll roll another stealth check to climb back to where I was on the cliff face there.
Alright.
I never get to get in your
Because
rich
I'm
friend's house
actually
later.
moving.
Of course, he wouldn't like the way I look at him when
You don't need to make the stealth. Yeah, you don't need to make the stealth check until you basically when you get about here. You know, like till about here you're covered by the logs, and then when you get about here you make the stealth check. You easily climb down. Hold on 1 second. Let me just double check. But
I want to. I guess we don't have to watch this whole like. He tired. He doesn't like slowness, but I'm just like.
Oh yeah, I was
like
not here for
watching
that
this.
episode.
19 to notice you. And you get back down to
later,
the
chat.
You can move yourself back down there however you
The main
like.
character's out.
Doesn't matter the path per se.
We'll have to shoulder the burden without her, I suppose.
All right, love you, sweet.
So
Take
you're just
off.
gonna kind of like startle everybody by going, "Oh, by the way."
Coming up to him, I'll kind of whisper, "Hey, it's me," you know, to let him know. I think I
okay, because I thought
that says 25.
I thought that you went behind him and pushed him
I'm gonna
off,
say,
right? Oh yeah, you did right there.
behind
see?
him, so that way he doesn't try to retreat that way.
And then Silverhorn.
Oh no,
got
maybe I
over to
was
him
here for that
first.
one.
So-
Maybe I wasn't.
Screw that guy.
Yeah. Well, I think you were.
We may want to
maybe my camera
question
wasn't
him.
working.
Oh yeah, your camera was definitely not.
All right.
working,
Do
but
we?
I mean, I thought you
Do we?
were here, maybe.
Apollo? I don't
Yeah,
know
maybe
if
I
you-
was for this one. There was one I wasn't.
Decide whether or not you're going to shoot him with your bow.
Look, for the record, this party has already corrupted the chaotic good half elf. I hope everyone in this party is pleased with themselves.
That quickly.
He is a Drow. He was trying to kill you, or at least delay you severely.
I think this is around the
Yeah,
time
but I'm
I
pretty
started
sure
trying
chaotic
to
good
kick,
should
run
be
up and
like,
kick people
let's
in the
kick him in the
face while they were
face.
prone. So I mean,
Let's
let's
just
just
deal
deal
with
with him and not interrogate him. I don't think these are
Yeah.
good things.
And
Okay.
here's the other thing. When I said at least delay you severely, when I said he's probably going to kill you, when I said delay you severely, I meant he was probably going to at least try to kill you, if not cripple you, to where you couldn't, follow or anything. And
Yeah, well, that
and he
worked
meant
out
to
well.
and he meant to do the same for the whole party. Not good. Farkas was too quiet.
Yeah,
we
but range his ass.
See, what happened is when Farkas was high on Nip, he reached his Zen moment and fucking he was one.
Oh.
He was one with the fucking universe with that fucking catnip, and was just like, and he just appeared behind the dude, like phased into existence, and pushed the guy off.
Sounds like Archer. There was an episode where the girlfriend Lana got so high off of cocaine that she basically became the
So
Matrix.
Gregor,
Right?
I think Gregor would stand aside.
Bullet dodging and all of that shit.
Okay, so here we go. Wait.
Die anyways when I'm done with him. Like,
I finished
that kind of
binging
thing.
it like a few months
I'm
ago.
trying
So
to
it's
hear,
so
trying to hear if
It's like they know what.
in here.
I'll try.
I
to,
know there was
like,
a point where I was
It's
not
money, it's
there,
pop-
and they're like, "Yeah, we can convince UA to cast invisibility on him."
So here's the other.
And,
here's the other trick too. Yeah, that was a different episode, but here's the other trick too, or the not trick, the other problem, I guess. So once in a while, like I can hear you guys on Discord, right? But if I have you turned down too much on Discord, sometimes it doesn't come through the Streamlabs. But I can hear you. I can hear you guys, but Streamlabs isn't picking it up right, or it doesn't come through very loud on here, as you guys have heard already in like a couple of these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to get a handle on some of that. I'm
that would be useful.
I am really considering, like, I want to set up a secondary computer and use my secondary computer for streaming. Like, use that one only for streaming, so I can have everything set up always, all the time, the same way.
Right.
Give us a intimidation roll. We will let you, since he's basically surrounded. You're casting a spell. We'll let you do the whole thing at advantage.
Okay. Intimidation, charisma.
So I think it's in Discord, that tiefling chart, but I don't know where it's at. But there's a list of.
Oh, is that what it was?
Oh, it's a 13.
Okay. Do you have inspiration on your sheet?
Weird
You should.
callback
I
at this
do.
point.
Okay, so you can roll that d6 for inspiration if you want.
Okay, I clicked it. Now what do I do?
I blame ADHD.
Roll again.
Yes. Sorry.
I like the music here. I like the music.
No. Sorry. Not roll that again. You just roll a d6.
So also when I'm watching stuff like this, I always notice like different stuff than probably some of you guys will, because I'm thinking about
So you
the
can either
editing
do the dice roller thing, or
aspect
you
of
can also,
things,
when you're
too.
rolling dice, you can do
Yeah, Brian's going,
/R,
yeah, I'm good.
then a space, and then
No, usually
the
not.
number
Usually I'm like, oh, I wouldn't
D,
do that again. Oh God, what did I do there? You know.
1D6.
But I
And
can't
one is the
compliment
number of
myself. I
dice,
was like, I like the
D6
music
is
I
the
picked.
size,
That's
right?
it.
No, exactly.
I like the music I picked.
Interesting.
The rest sucks, but I like the music.
2 potions of healing.
And okay, so and actually too by this episode, which was
Yes.
which is
Or
session 9 or 10, part 2, whatever, whatever. By this session, I was starting to get a grasp on like setup. I think a little bit. I still make mistakes, lots of mistakes. So anyway, you guys
friends,
kill that
they're
dude,
gamers.
and I think you. That's another guy that I think you took his head. Somebody took his head.
Yeah, I believe that's when Silverhorns decided to do the killing blow and kill Steel, and was like tee hee hee, and then backed off, and
yeah,
UA took the head, and
yeah, yeah. Let's see, what's this one? The trap. Oh, this is still that. This continued. Okay, and then actually after the trap, I should call the last one the trap or something, but anyways, after the trap this is when you get to the tomb, and you guys have this humongous fucking battle axe thing still somewhere, don't you?
Yeah.
Like
Silverhorns has it.
dragging it
Silverhorn.
around or in a portable hole or something.
Yep.
it's not in the bag.
Yeah, it can't
Silverhorns
fit in,
has
it can't
it.
fit in a bag.
Heavy
of holding.
bronze would
It's just-
hurt.
I think it's just strapped across Silverhorn's back, and it's just like basically the head of the axe, isn't it?
It's just the head.
So yeah, it was from
Just
that,
the tip,
It
John.
was from the tomb, and then this tomb was a frost giant's tomb, Jarl Yared. The tomb of Jarl Yared, or Jarl Jared, depending on if you're a Subway fan. Anyway, so
Charlie.
He would have a little bit of misgivings,
Charlie
maybe, but he doesn't know this tomb or this, this group or reverence. So I'm not sure he would be reverent toward them. He's kind of anti-noble and stuff anyway, and he might want to help himself with this group. So I'm thinking he'd kind of be okay with it.
Okay.
we draw Silverhorn.
That last one is Styron.
We draw a Silverhorn. We should draw him with that big axe across his back, like a pair of wings almost.
That'd be cool.
Very sharp wings.
Close enough to provide flanking,
Oh.
or is he not close enough?
I'm sorry. There we go. Yeah,
Yes,
close
it's
enough,
Cal-
you're close enough
now.
to provide flanking.
I
Okay.
answered right there too. See, in this one, like I'm
Okay.
quieter and everybody else is louder.
All right, 5 is
He
one of
was
those
he
weird
was
things.
one size shorter than I thought he was.
Like,
Constitution or strength, I don't remember.
Anyway, so
You-
you
do
guys
you want me to
actually
roll?
fight the undead,
A little bit of
undead version of Jarl Yared. I think that was actually because you pulled the thing off the wall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like that's what woke him up, or pulled it off his tomb. Because there was one on the wall, there was one on his tomb, or something like that, and then you guys picked up one or whatever, and that set off the undead frost giant. You guys defeated that dude.
I checked with the DM on that. He would know.
You would think.
Yeah,
We'll have to find him somewhere.
messing with the tomb that caused
Yeah, right.
This is where you fought the corrupted treant. But did you guys actually fight the corrupted treant? You didn't, right? You guys ended up making a bargain with him or something, didn't you?
Yep. We parlayed.
Oh yeah, the forest beard guy, whatever, and he gave us that
Yeah, he gave you a
twig
staff
thing.
of some sort. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yep,
A thorn circlet.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
a thorn
Yeah.
circlet. That's what it was. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So then you guys went and fought the
did.
Morlocks. That's where we
Mhm,
ended this session right here, the session 10. You ended up going into the little Morlock mound forest there, and see that's the other thing is if you look at like this stream here, you can see stuff that you could see stuff that you wouldn't normally see.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the in the Roll20. Do this here. So yeah, so that was where we ended that stream, was basically you entered the Morlock Mounds and then yeah. So we're
Those were nice.
up to session 11, the Morlock Ambush, which is the obvious conclusion to that.
Yeah, I do
Morlock
remember
Mounds.
the
Scotty,
idea of the
I'm
Morlocks kind of waiting for you to get on top of their mound, and they just want to grab you and pull you down in there. And
Yeah, and
kinda creepy.
the thing is it was cool, but it was I I probably should have made. I think this is one of those encounters that I should have made harder, because I think you guys kind of just rolled through it, and like they kind of like scattered, like you killed a couple of them and then they scattered or whatever. I think kind of. But
Yeah, the rules were just in our favor.
Yeah, definitely the rules were in your favor. But I think if I would have had more of them,
I
think the adventure called for less of them than what, and that often happens. So as DM, if you guys aren't familiar with DMing, like you'll run into a thing where you can get, if you know your players and you know your party members, you can go, oh, my crew is just gonna eat this shit up and spit it out. Like this ain't even gonna be. It might not even be fun for them. It's gonna be so unchallenging, So then you gotta like beef up stats or hit points or numbers, and and you gotta kind of make a guesstimation on. Sometimes numbers doesn't help. Sometimes numbers becomes, oh, now it's a fucking experience multiplier. So
right.
Yeah. Oh, what? More fireballs. Here we go.
More cannon fodder. Okay, but so sometimes you got to know when to like beef up, like like there's, or just give everybody maximum hit points, or like give everybody a little a boost to a stat or a certain thing they can do. Sometimes it's a DC. So like sometimes like. It'll be like, okay, so and so has this ability, and you got to make a DC whatever Constitution saving throw, but the DC's like 13, and it's like, really? Almost everybody in the party is going to easily make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, because Constitution is almost never the dump stat. People who put Constitution as dump stats are definitely playing character points at that point. Like they're just like, I want my character to be really weak.
To your hide mode type of thing.
So yeah, but I think it went. Let's see, how many did you kill altogether?
Same.
Let's fast forward. There we go. Oop.
A couple.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this
that's
is,
not
This
good.
is another thing too, right? So right here we're an hour and 52 in, and we hadn't even started the combat at the beginning. So when did we start the combat? And we took a break in there somewhere. Looks like we started the combat.
Knowing us, it was probably a lot of like, let's investigate before we walk in and let's ask a million freaking questions.
Right. So 48 minutes, right? So 48 to an hour and 52 is maybe an hour. The whole combat basically took an hour, which is still kind of long, but you guys like basically just excommunicated these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. There was 8 of them. There was 8 of them, and there were 6 of you, and because of and then you also had Thyron, Gregor, Gold Sneezer,
right,
with you. So I really should have probably beefed up the numbers, because the idea was there's basically 7 on 7 or 8 on 8, and that's just like when they're like, I think they were like CR1 if that. So I think they were like way easy for you to guys take out. But hindsight, right?
Okay.
Well, not every encounter has to be equally challenging either.
True, yeah.
Right. I mean, sometimes it's fun and like
right, but I think that
exhilarating
was,
just to wipe the floor.
I think that was
with your enemies and be like, haha.
Yeah, and so like also in a group that likes the combats, for those groups that like the combats, it's probably specifically okay and good to have like that. Like, but then I knew you were running right into another combat, which is this Dark Creeper ambush, which is also, this one actually took a little bit longer because they were a little bit more tactical, but they were severely outgunned by you guys, basically. Like you guys were way outgunning them, and it just like you did the Morlocks. But I think this was a little bit longer because they were more tactical. But what I was going to say is, like, not everyone has to be more challenging, but I think this one should have been the easier one, and the one before should have been the harder one. By comparison. But that, again, that's a hindsight thing.
Awesome shows.
Yeah, awesome shows.
And I.
And we probably would spend a lot of time before talking about.
What would any of the, his wild magic? There might be nothing for it to hit, so that'd be kind of.
Talking about what?
Reminiscing. We do a lot of reminiscing about old shows and things.
Yeah.
That sometimes makes us for a slow start.
Yeah. Well, that that doesn't even count toward like how long combat takes per se. But yeah, I mean that does definitely that definitely can slow stuff down. But
kind of a waste. So yeah, I'll have him hold off.
that's part of the fun, though.
I'd say because it was awesome, but that's totally out of character talking rather than character.
Okay, so yeah, so then we finished the Dark Creeper fight.
There or there.
Look, this is when we started at 7:30. Can you tell? I don't know how you'd be able to tell that we started at 7:30, but I think this is when we started.
Psychic.
Yeah. You might have be worth mentioning that
right-hand.
What our goal was that we were heading towards, why we were traveling through these woods. We had at this point we had a specific goal, didn't we?
Yeah. So the whole thing actually all along, basically the whole thing is you're basically chasing down the moon shard this whole time. I believe it's like, and and still at this point you guys thought that there might be a chance you could catch up to whatever Drow or whatever that had stolen the moon shard, because you had seen that a Drow had gotten it. And you thought you'd be able to, but because essentially, so again, here let's go back to outside the knowledge, the meta knowledge. All these encounters were basically set up by the Drow to slow you down, except for the
delay. Yeah,
not all of them, but most of them. So like, but the Centaur was that's just some Centaurs being out. The Dark Treant, that was a corrupted thing, but that was not necessarily, and the corrupted Dryad. Those were not Drow related, but like all the Dark Creeper ambush and the Morlocks and like a lot of that stuff was all like predetermined by the Drow, and that's the path they took in order, because they knew like, hey, we can get through here stealthy without ever even having a Morlock even notice us, and this gonna slow anybody chasing us down, and that's why they actually like one of the first things that. When Farkas got in there, one of the first things that trap there was specifically to waylay you or kill you guys, and it was all Drow. But like as you moved on in the thing, you've seen kind of less and less Drow and more like what seemed to be naturally occurring.
And shit.
Yeah, what seemed to be naturally occurring type of things, but it was actually all the outside knowledge. It was all the Drow that set this stuff up.
Just because of the path they took to where they were going.
Yeah, so like this gargoyle attack here. So like you guys come to some cliffs, and it's gargoyle attacks, and gargoyles like they can naturally occur out in the world, but gargoyles are usually constructs that are made by magic users. So this was definitely a, hey, we've got these gargoyles, let's use them. And it all has to do with. Thizasta, the one that you guys might have even not known about her at this point, maybe a little bit. So yeah, let's jump past that. You guys fought some gargoyles. Look what the cat dragged in.
Yep.
Yep.
So this episode is one of my favorite, or at least I don't know if this took place over 2 sessions. But this is the one where the little goblin dude out in the forest, or goblin lady out in the forest, I think it was a dude, takes you and wants you to go in and, hey, come on inside, rest out the night.
Yeah.
Rest out. We'll feed you. We'll feed you dinner, and everybody goes in, kind of thing, except for I think Yue and Gregor, and Yue and Gregor decide. No, this is fucked, because and then after the gargoyle attacks, also when you met Nanu, or right before the gargoyle attack, and Nanu is with you at this point. So everybody's inside except for Yue and Gregor.
Yeah, we didn't trust the little fucker. We're like, no, something's wrong, and then we figured out what was really going on.
And then Yue and Gregor have this little discussion, and what do you think? And what do you think? And so I allowed, since Yue asked Gregor, I allowed Gregor to make a roll, like a knowledge check. And be like, well, I think it's a fucking Barghest, and tell them all about this thing,
Right? Yeah. Well, let's find out.
And then I don't remember who it was, but I think it was Gregor's idea.
Yue.
Was it Yue that you could be like, you could just set the thing on fire?
Oh, yeah. They kind of just came to that conclusion, and Gregor may have said it, but I know Yue was the one that actually set it on fire. It was kind of like, all right, here we go, let's wait, and then they just kind of stood back and watched.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
and I think
didn't want to be in because Yui didn't want to be in the shack because he said it was too small, too cramped in there.
yeah.
Yep. Too small, too cramped. Yep.
Yeah, but that was also just I think if I remember right, that was an excuse to stay outside and figure out what was going on and didn't trust the goblin.
Yeah, sometimes it's easier to just to say, "Oh, it's it's too small. I don't want to be in there," which wasn't an outright lie. I mean, he definitely didn't want to be in there because it was too small, but that wasn't the main reason.
Yeah,
It was, "I don't trust you," and
Gregor
rather
was,
than just have everybody try to convince and everything,
and Gregor was suspicious also. And then then the idea was I think he said something was mentioned about catching the place on fire or whatever. And then of course like you're like, well, you're so and so are in there, like UA actually was the one more concerned for everybody inside at this point, and was like,
was
he? You sure? He's like, you sure you want to do that? Everybody's in there and whatever. And Gregor was kind of like, oh, Thyron will get everybody out.
Yeah, Thyron was, I'm pretty sure, the first one that was just like, wee.
And then this is when you found out, like after you set on fire here.
Yeah, I think UA said something like, if they're too stupid to get out of a burning building, then they're not worth traveling with.
Yeah.
Brimstone.
Yeah.
And then of course, so then this is after you guys set it on fire. After you guys set it on fire, this is also when you revealed that this is not the first time that Gregor has set a building on fire with Thyron in it as a practical joke.
So like Thyron like kind of panics a little bit, and he kind of he's like, "Let's go, let's get out!" Like.
It's so un-Thyron-y.
Yeah.
And he did just
you don't know what the history is with the whole fire thing, but you think that there's something there,
I'll yell the slag and say, "Get Nunu out of here first!"
Nanu?
The slag?
Who did you say?
Nanu.
Yeah.
Nunu?
Yeah, Nanu.
Nunu out?
Nanu.
He said Nunu. He got the Teletubbies vacuum cleaner out of there.
Yeah. Come on, Nanu. We've done this before. We've escaped fire before. It's okay. You just have to be safe and orderly.
I don't remember any fire.
I meant the.
Okay.
So all right, I'm trying to get Nanu as requested.
Dan had a haircut right.
Direct him out
just
through
right
the door,
recently
which is,
in this episode.
as far as I know, the best way out.
Yeah. So, you
Alright,
guys.
So let's jump ahead here. We know what happens. A fire. They all escape.
Oh no.
Everybody lives.
Except for the Bargus.
So look what the cat dragged in is the name of that episode, and the reason I named it that episode is because you were the guests of this Bargus, and the look what the cat dragged in reference is actually the Bargus. Because since you're coming into his home, he's like, look what the cat dragged in. I don't know if he actually said that, but that's what I thought it based it off of. Like when people come over to somebody's house, sometimes people go, "Oh, look what the cat dragged in." Anyway, so yeah, that's why I call it that. I thought it was clever. I often think I'm clever. I'm usually not, but I often think that.
We just smile and nod.
Remember the map would be that says Skyrim War Striker receiving attack, blah blah blah. Or is that just me?
Do what?
I have.
I don't remember what happened here. I'm trying to figure out what this is.
Paste. There you go. So the vine kind of goes like.
Was this the crazy corrupted dryad? Oh, maybe this was the corrupted dryad fight. I thought that was earlier. Yeah,
So,
it was earlier. What I don't know what this
15 feet. Hold on.
Was this the one where Apollo does this amazing sword
This
stuff? And was
radius.
like, yeah, I meant to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Could
say
be.
that just
I think they grow as you go, kind of thing. Like cause
grow as they grow
every,
as
every
they
time
go,
you
yeah.
They grow
make
as
a
you
wisdom
go.
save, but Gregor.
Yeah, and then you had him make the wisdom. Had Thyron make the wisdom save.
Something.
And you can go.
I'm good with taking this out.
I don't know, but anyways.
14 acrobatics, dexterity acrobatics check.
I'm waiting.
To hit a creature with a melee weapon or a melee attack, you can expend one spell slot to deal.
I need to see the dryad.
Yep, and we gotta do
I need to
this.
see it.
You would just stand there and start chucking magic. So.
Oh no, okay, so it's not the dryad. Okay, I thought so.
Definitely feel that.
All right.
I can't see what his name is.
Right, and Silverhorns is
I think
not
it's
trying free.
I think it was.
I feel like
that
NIL
or something.
Gregor, if you wanted to,
But
or
anyway,
if one,
so you guys took that out. No, this is actually like we went. You guys went. This is a rather long trek, like through the woods and all that stuff. Like it was several sessions
to be in cover.
Yeah.
Of going through the woods, fighting different things in the woods.
Okay, first drop.
Lying in the dirt. Let's see. Now, yeah. So right here, I can figure out.
Definitely something weird.
This is where you guys see like.
All right,
some
can everybody
traps,
see?
Some traps in the snow.
But
Yeah, I
not
don't think
really
Gregor
carrying
would
that.
say it.
Oh yeah, basically they strung out logs across the road, and you knew something was up with it, and it was basically a, hey, we put you on edge because it's a trap type of thing, but then also it wasn't the logs across the road wasn't the trap. The trap was like just beyond it. It was like a rope-a-dope type thing. Like a,
So here, let me.
Was this the one where Thyron kept setting them up?
Misdirection. I think so. Yeah, the snares. Yeah, this is because I think this is.
Yeah, because then he go, I found another one.
Yeah, found another one.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah. yeah. So so now you can see by this point, there's like a trap here, a trap here, a trap up here, a trap over here, a trap down here. You know, like this Thyron kept just running into him.
Yeah, he just kept dangling upside down. Like, yeah, okay.
I think even Silverhorns got one that time, didn't he? Didn't Silverhorns get trapped once?
I think so.
I think somebody in the party got trapped once, like other than that NPC, but I can't remember who.
The Thyron.
Did not.
The darkness.
I'm trying to think it was either Silverhorns or Apollo, but
as the it's going to be kind of a high roll.
And then okay, so you were fighting a Drow Hussar and like his two zombies or whatever. Didn't at some point he like the Drow Hussar run off and then he get trapped in his own trap? Maybe I can't remember, but
I think one of them did. Somebody got that. Yeah.
5 exam.
There's Kellen's shatter spell again.
That's not where I'm putting it.
I know.
That's not where I'm putting it.
Putting it where you're putting it, but I'm trying to.
Guess where I'm putting it.
Not the zombie is fully visible.
Kellen and Byron.
Do you need to go out, Kitty?
Guess where I'm putting it? No, you're not, sir. You're gonna leave.
Yeah.
So 5 wait.
Not without
okay,
paying.
So it takes 10 damage, but he's not coated in the.
Not without paying for it. Jeez.
Lands for y'all.
Walmart do be like that.
None of you guys are.
There goes our Walmart sponsor.
Ouch. Yeah.
Yeah, we got rid of Wendy's and Walmart today.
Yeah, okay, it was that. It was this Drow caster. It was the Drow caster, if I remember right. He's the one that got caught in the thing. Pretty sure. Anyway, so moving on.
Oh, they were defeated. Isn't that where we caught what's her face?
Some good intimidation stuff.
Sorrel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, that was the caster. Yeah. That might have been how you caught Sorrel, because didn't she get caught in the one of the snares herself, and then before she could get down, you guys were like, you know, I think she might have got herself down, but you guys like were right on her.
Yeah, Yue was all over that shit and ended up killing her brother and taking his head.
Yeah.
Because she's like, "Oh, are you okay? Be okay." And he's like, "Oh, I can use this against her."
And this is session 16.
I don't think so.
This is roughly session 16, so roughly 32, 33 sessions ago. This is Adric's Folly, the beginning of Adric's Folly sessions. And this is where this is also like, I don't have them in there yet because it's not there, but at some point you guys go to Adric's Folly, and right after this one, I believe, because this is where you guys start exploring Adric's Folly and that. Actually, this is still where you're outside by the chapel, and then he goes into the chapel and all that stuff, you know, but
the sneaky way.
Yeah, but anyway, so we're gonna skip that. But then we're skipping that because in Adric's Folly, okay, there's the chapel. Skipping that one.
And we knew Adric's Folly. We were intending to go where we thought
proficiency bonus
we might we might get the moon shard there.
Right, because that was the main idea for
Yeah.
the moon shard was being held in Adric's Folly. So what you thought.
Right.
And I remember this part too because there was basically just a trap door in the ground out in the graveyard, and we had Sorrel and she was tied with her wrists behind her back, and we opened the trap door and it's like there's no ladder, there's no anything, and so Yue was like, here, go see how deep it is, and kicked her in there.
Pushed her in. Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. Just booted her in, and then that's when I'm like, I'm sorry, he's misogynistic. I'm not, I felt like I needed to kind of call out to all the women out there that he's just a character.
Just a character. Fictional characters. Fictional characters. But
he's a jerk.
Yeah, so that's
he would do that to anybody.
That is
not
kind
just
of
women.
Yeah.
Well, that is kind of the whole like UA shtick is he's kind of a dickhead.
Right,
Yep,
right.
so-
And if I think about it, honestly, he probably is a bit misogynistic because it's like, if you're not my wife, I don't care. But like, he's so frustrated that he's looking for this person, and then every woman he sees that is not his wife, he's just like, like, where is she? What have you done with her? Even though obviously they had
So
nothing.
you guys
to do
find
with
your way up to. This is kind of cool. I'm going to show you guys this because I know it's just something I did like right then. Where'd it go? Is it good? Maybe.
Dual wielding goblin.
Yeah, here we go. So it's just a little slideshow.
Cool. Drow show.
This is the Rise of the Drow song. I would like.
Go ahead, dude.
I'm gonna put this in like so where you guys can listen to it. But basically, I was thinking about using this at the beginning of an intro for Rise of the Drow. Like not necessarily the slideshow, but I'm saying the music.
We're not there yet.
So yeah,
that's the Underdark.
All right. Yeah. So this is where you guys go into Adric's Folly, and of course, where you go into Adric's Folly. This is
Right,
there's,
but it's
there's,
kinda like
there's
someone
James.
under-
There's James who's playing the part of Silverhorns for that day. I don't know why exactly. I don't remember. John was like out sick or gone or in the hospital or whatever.
Breath, like prisoners are there.
Okay, so
Brian,
you could just
yeah. What? Oh, that was on the stream, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm like, well,
Sounds very
I
much stream,
thought
doesn't it?
Dan said something to me just now, and it was on the stream. He's like, Brian, and I'm like, what? What?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Dan? What's that? Anyway, all right. No. So then this episode, Sheer Folly, is this one? I think it's this one, maybe.
In fairness, when this Discord not.
Yeah, that's true. Okay,
That's
so
true.
So not this one yet.
I guess.
Not this one yet. So, not in Sheer Folly. Sheer Folly, you go through basically the basement of Adric's Folly, find a bunch of treasure, like a ton of treasure.
Oh my God, the Sovereign Glue.
This
Marcus.
is where you glue the door shut to where the Drow are like in like doing their sleeping trance type thing. Now, little did you know that there was a set of stairs that went up, so there is that. But it fucked with them enough that it made this whole encounter so much easier. You guys would have been so much more fucked, so much more fast if it hadn't been like that. And actually, I think I kind of feel like the whole Adric's Folly scenario was relatively, maybe challenging, but relatively easy for you guys. Don't you feel like?
We thought out a lot of stuff to get it.
Yeah, I think we made good decisions, so battle-wise, it was easy, but because we had, I don't know, I guess, like set up or prepped or made us some good decisions.
Yeah, because you guys did a lot of like little things here and there.
Right.
Now,
and then, of course, then there was the ghost as well. But then again, we have Scotty and his ancestry and appealing to this guy and having the armor. It's like things just kind of went in our favor. And like I said, I think we just did some good, made some good decisions.
Adric being on your side definitely was another good decision that made it to where he was killing Drow. You guys were killing Drow. They, there was all this chaos going on because they were locked in the basement. and you
Yep.
know, and so then they all had to go upstairs, and then in order from where they were in the basement to go upstairs and get out, they had to like basically run up these stairs. They had to go around like through 3 or 4 other rooms to go out a door that actually led into the courtyard. So whatever Drow were out in the courtyard, out and about, and whatever guards the not the Clavics, but the
Mercenaries?
the Vic Mortier, yeah, the mercenaries, the Vic Mortier,
Mhm.
whatever Vic Mortier were running around there, were kind of, you know, that was all that was up there, you know, for quite a few rounds, anyways.
Well, and they would have had no idea where we were or who was
No,
us
that was the other
versus
part.
like Adric going on. So we had 2 different fights going on. And I have to say this too, UA never saw Adric.
Yeah.
The entire time he was either around the corner or in another room, never once saw him. So to this day, he is going to be like, y'all are fucked up. Like there was no ghost.
Yep.
I was there.
Yeah, and how come I didn't see it? You guys are playing a big prank on me, kind of. But yeah, so they get stuck in there with a sovereign glue. I think that's about like where we wrapped. Nope, went upstairs. Okay, we went upstairs. You guys are searching around upstairs. The other thing is like they didn't like you said, they didn't know where you were. So and then at first you guys were being somewhat stealthy enough, like, so you guys did glue the door. You guys stealthed upstairs. Everything's all quiet and good and whatever. So it wasn't even like mass chaos didn't even break out until after something was loud enough to distract everybody or start a fight or start an alarm or whatever. And then at that point they didn't know where anybody was. They knew where this ghost was causing havoc. They knew, you know, like, and you know, so then they see somebody else. I think they saw Apollo, because I think Apollo popped out and killed one of them, and then like, or maybe it was Tindris. You know, I think maybe Apollo and Tindris. I don't remember, but I know Tindris popped out. Oh no, Tindris didn't pop out until afterward.
Yeah. I'd say no.
Yeah, once we
because we didn't
once
find
we got
Tindris
the
yet.
slaves.
Yeah, so
when we rescued the town folk, we rescued Tindris.
And that would be in the next episode, probably in the Adric's Rise here, I think.
Adric is really the one that kicked the freaking powder keg because he went.
Oh yeah.
Started wailing through the walls.
He usually takes care of them.
Okay, so
I have.
yeah, this is where you run into the top here, and you see a bunch of people, like, you know, all chained up and in a room, like not necessarily chained up, but like, well, yeah, they were all chained up, but they're all in a room, you know, like shackled and stuff. And you guys go start rescuing them, and then
Yeah, and then there was the one guy who was like, "Oh yes, help us!" And UA's like, "Be quiet!"
And he was
killed him, and everybody was.
And he was a plant. No. Actually, there was one dude that was. No, actually, there was one dude that was plant. The one dude that you killed, he was actually just an asshole. But
he deserved it.
But no, the one dude that was a plant was Vic.
Yep.
And you were going to kill him, and then he like easily turncoated on his friends. He's like, no, hey, you know, I don't like any Drow any more than anybody else, you know. And Vic was just definitely out for himself. And then I think ultimately Adric ended up killing him too. But
which we all appreciated. We're like, "Oh yeah, you're okay, fine." Yeah.
Help yourself.
We trust a guy that's willing to be out for himself more than.
So session 21 here. This is the first.
Yes,
session.
And that's where we.
This is the first session. That
Tindris,
Daniel
you were
joined
tied
us.
up with them, right?
Yeah. So in the previous episode, you didn't know that he was tied up in with you, or in with the prisoners or whatever. And then in episode 21, Daniel was able to join us, and that's where I had him tied up, was in with the prisoners. And then so.
In the Rise,
after
yeah,
this,
they're definitely
this is the only bad decision that I think you guys did in this whole scenario, the whole Adric's Folly scenario. You guys unchained everybody, got everybody free, including Tindris. Tindris joined you. Tindris went with somebody, Silverhorns maybe, to go get her gear. And when Tindris got her gear, you guys came back, but you guys basically had sent all the captives. You like, hey, go out this door, follow this thing. You know, you can get back out that way. Well, unbeknownst to you, what you guys can see on this stream here. Let me get there. I think it's going to be on this session. Let's see. Wait, back up. So okay, so all the captives are down here, all gathered up, right? And Dangerous goes and gets his stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Looking, that's where you guys get in a fight in the little ballroom area type thing.
Yeah, I remember what we did.
Yep. Okay.
A
So
lot of
we're gonna
sniping.
jump past that because it's on the next episode. Because Adric's folly scenario lasted for a few sessions.
Yep.
Oh, and look, and we have Resky back momentarily for this episode. Looks like. Oh no, this is Enter Rubalka. This is
That's like the first one.
It's session 1, so way out of place. That's interesting. Okay, hold on. Ah, here we are. Adric's Revenge. This is where Adric goes fucking ham. Okay, so let me get to the spot there.
Mike represents.
This is also okay. This is also the episode where no, I just changed. Where Soral is in the sewer. And Farkas hears Soral in the sewer and goes down after her.
And then all of the whole, oh my god, don't lick yourself, Farkas.
You know,
Soral's. That was a highlight.
Oh, when Soral got caught, you know her like, she's like standing in ankle deep of it, and she's like, her only thought is shit. You know, like this, you know, like I'm standing in it, and you caught me in it, and now I'm fucked again. So shit.
Didn't she say something at some point in time, like, "Please don't take me back to that guy" or something like that? Or
something along those lines. Yeah.
Like, just kill me. I don't want to go back to him.
Okay, so hold on.
And I did that as a favor to UA because.
Well, you know, to be completely honest, UA, you know,
I think it was before that.
It's okay with Farkas. Like, you're kind of befriending him, or at the very least, you're a competent servant, which is kind of like befriending him.
Yeah. So, okay. So I guess I might not be in this one. I don't know, you know, and I also don't know how much of it. It would have been visible on the stream at some point, but okay, maybe it's after this again.
There was a couple fire. That was fun.
Oh yeah. Ruined Exodus. Okay, so this is after you guys basically you finished defeating the Drow pretty much, or think you have.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives me advantage.
Let me see here. Oh, here's something you can look at too. Like, in order to keep track here, if you look, you can see there's just a ton of bodies that with access through them, and those are all in the GM layer. You guys couldn't see them, but I could, because that's how, in order to keep track of how many you killed, you know, otherwise the screen would have just been so full of, you know, things in front of you, it'd be hard to get, you know, navigate through and stuff, But
yeah, because we opened the door and blew off a couple of fireballs and then shut the door. It was just like 3, 2, 1, boom.
And then Adric was killing them before that, and then, but anyway, so I don't know if I'm gonna even find it. So, but on one of these streams where you're watching it is when you guys send the captives out.
Hostages.
Yeah, the captives, the hostages. When you free them, when you send them out the door, the back the way you came. I was putting Drow, like, I had them outside waiting because they had slowly made their way up to where the prisoners were. Because
the ones that were locked in?
At some point, yeah, some of the Drow that were locked in had slowly made their way up that way because they were going to go check on the prisoners for one. And at some point, somebody had made enough noise to where they're going, okay, something's going on, we need to go check this out. And so, by time you release the captives, you guys went out over here on the east side of the wing, and the captives were going out that west door, and there was just a set of Drow just waiting there, just slaughtering captives as they came out. And none of you guys knew that or saw that, and you guys were just totally unaware. They were just slaughtering captives, yeah. And so
load them up.
That's why when, you know, ultimately you'd killed all the people, but. Ultimately, those captives, Teal says, just to let you know, I read Rua's intro to a buddy of mine in that voice. I did, and he loved it. He's very excited for our game. Nice.
Yay! I'm glad you're excited and you like Rua.
That's the Shape of the Wild. That's Dustin Teal there. So
thanks.
So, anyways, so we, So what happened is eventually the captives overwhelmed the Drow, and like 6 of them survived, 7 of them survived, and
yeah,
those were the 7
nobles.
survivors, yeah, that you went to Adric's Folly or not Adric's Folly, the Gallican estate with, and then of course, only 3 of those 7 made it. So, but yeah.
So where's the miscalculation? We used them.
Miscalculation.
I was gonna say, as far as Yui was concerned,
I'm just saying it might have been worth
he would
more
have just left them
experience.
there.
But it might have been worth more. It might have been worth more experience had they made it out alive.
Good point.
You know, had you rescued the what were there like close to 30 of them, like 20 some at least. Had you rescued the entire like 20 some captives and got them safely back to Rabalka, then there might have been some more experience in that for you. But you know, it works.
I can't help but think though too. It's like as far as the party goes, we're not really good. And I wouldn't come out and say anybody besides Yue is just straight out evil, but it's almost like, well,
I think Apollo is the least not. Well, maybe
right.
Silverhorns, depending. Like I think Apollo or Silverhorns might be the least not good among you.
Besides Yue,
maybe Callum.
I can't count Yue because he.
Callum is on a pendulum. I feel like Callum is almost true neutral, even though I don't know what alignment Callum is.
That's what I put down.
Is it true neutral? Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It was. For me, it kind of read like this, and I'm not
don't even
include Yue because you know he wants to kill everybody. But like, okay, so we don't want to abandon these guys because that's kind of shitty. So let's just. We'll just go this way. That way we've done something nice for them. We've given them a chance to get out, but now they're not our responsibility anymore.
Right.
That's the way I kind of read it. Like, just kind of go, guys. At least you got a chance. We have bigger fish to fry. Yeah. So.
Maybe it's up here even. Actually, this is Adric's Rest. So this is when Adric. There's Soral. That's after you recaptured Soral.
And the whole toilet axe incident there.
And then you guys go search the upper levels of Adric's Folly, and you find some cool stuff, including a bag of holding. That's what that ornate bag that Yue found on the top of that table was.
Yes, it is in his possession.
Yep. And okay, so then that's it. The last of the Adric stuff I think. Maybe the Solemn Walk. Oh wait. Yeah, the Solemn Walk, I think, is when you guys are heading to the Gallican estate.
The Serpent's Maw.
After that. Oh wait, this is actually a really good one too, because this is like, I think you guys all had beds and stuff, access to beds, because you guys basically cleared out Adric's Folly, right?
Right.
And
at the Gallican estate?
No, this is like at the Adric's Folly, and you guys take a long rest.
Your way.
Yeah, that's right.
Then we get Dweems.
Yeah,
Interesting. And
I don't know what I did with these dreams, so I need to actually go back and listen to these, and like maybe if I can figure out a way that'll like do captions to text, so I can so I can write them back down, or listen to them and write them while I listen. For the campaign there, John, you'll appreciate it. There we go.
I guess.
Okay, hold on. Bryn, somebody went off camera.
John,
why'd you go off? Tindris stands amongst the... Okay, here we are. That grow into a deafening roar. Did I start with Tindris? Growing louder with each breath. What's up? No, it
was Yue.
Yeah, hang on, I'll find something else.
Oh, hell yeah!
I'll find something else. I don't know.
Did I start with Yue?
I'll find a Drow type thing to use for Rise of the Drow. It's probably a good idea.
Not sure, maybe.
You know what, we're going to use Alain Durquois.
Don't forget, we all had.
I feel like Alain Durquois should come in and overshadow all of you as the actual true hero of the adventure later.
I can't believe I said that shit. That's
funny. God, I should do that now.
Because I'm the son of a rich asshole.
That would be evil.
So I should definitely know a dickhead when I hear a name.
Yeah, he's only a rich asshole because you're your mother, but that's neither here nor there. That's funny.
Well, he definitely should have learned his place at some point, and he never did.
Yeah, he should have. You guys
Should have
all
been
do.
grateful
You guys
for that
all
dowry.
get the moon shard back and defeat
So,
whatever,
the
and
dreams we
you're the
all
heroes
had
of
and the
everything, and
visions,
Alan just hops in to
motherfucker.
claim credit.
Oh god.
Easy there,
It
Jay.
was
You guys
me
need
all
a, you guys
along.
need a recap? Okay, if I hadn't sent them on this adventure, we would have never got the moonshine. There you go.
Were they good dreams?
They were. That's the real reason Alan Dirtwell was
They were
there more like
all
long, and they
interesting
just claim
dreams.
credit for everybody.
Mine was
Yep.
kind of nightmarish, more memberish, I guess, and clues to the past.
Wasn't it like you thought yourself in battle or something like that?
Oh
or-
wait, so that was
Yeah,
so I didn't
the
already
battle,
dream
the battle of
somewhere.
the past.
Hold on. Where was it at, man? Fantastical World of Dungeons and Dragons. Let's find something else. Hang on one second. No, it's back to
Interesting, I mean-
it's like it got
So,
skipped or something.
Bryn,
somehow.
oh, somebody went off camera.
No.
Or we're good.
Muzzle
Okay.
re-
Okay. Steps forward and plunges. Blades slice through its scale.
Ah, it's like it's almost
Dragon,
so
but
weird. 25.
Yeah, because
24.
that's a dream you're describing right there, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Bryn, oh, somebody went off camera.
See, and then it's like goes from 24.
Massive head shoots.
Aha, here we are. Okay, so 2411.
Dripping with a dark viscous liquid.
Damn it. It's 23, 24.
Evelyn.
No, 23.
Bryn, oh.
Yeah.
Bryn, oh, somebody went off camera.
Wow, it's like
John.
just 20
John,
seconds.
why'd you
makes
go
so
off
much
camera?
difference.
Oh, he went off
Hmm.
completely. Anyway, so
Internet, I tell you.
So basically, this thing's staring me in the face right now, going.
yeah. Why do you resist? The voice, low and echoing, invades his mind. It's neither human nor beastly, but something ancient and malevolent. The serpent's maw twists into what resembles a grin, revealing fangs dripping with a dark viscous liquid. It lunges. I know you missed part of that, John. You can catch the recap. The massive head shoots toward him with unnatural speed. Yue throws his arms up to defend himself, but the serpent passes through his body, plunging him into a cold, suffocating void. His vision blurs as he spirals downward, endlessly falling through the serpent's form, surrounded by whispers that grow into a deafening roar. And then he awakes, gasping for air, drenched in sweat. His hands tremble as he clutches the pendant around his neck.
So basically, I gotta go back and listen to all these, or get it to translate to text somehow. But yeah. So basically, this is the session where everybody has sort of a nightmarish dream. I think Farkas's is probably like the least nightmarish until like the very end, and then it's kind of nightmarish. But at first, it's more of a fever, high on trip dream type thing.
Yeah, you can feel catnip.
Yeah. And then so you guys all have these important dreams that are basically like foreshadowing type things. And then I think you head to the Gallican estate after you leave and have that long rest. You might have actually, yep. You do head toward the Gallican estate, and we talk about that. And that's where you also you either run into, or before you leave, I think it's when you're leaving, I think you run into them on the path, is when you run into the 7 survivors. Yeah, because it's after the river. Yeah, so you run into the 7 survivors. They get hurt. You guys end up at the Gallican estate with all but, I think, only 3 or 4 left anyways. The Gallican guy, Maya of Embla, who's currently with your current party, and the Gallican girl, and then one other, I think, if I remember right.
I wanna be a Gallican girl.
The Gallican girl.
Don't worry.
Gallican girl.
Hey, my initiative is only 1.12, so I'm not
Then the Knight
I'm
of the Trolls.
charismatic. I'm not
When
fast.
you guys cross the river,
That's
where you
okay,
ran
I
into
got
the
it.
Trolls. The Knight of the Trolls is when I haven't called Knight of the Trolls Part 2, and then there's a Knight of the Trolls Part 1, but I don't know what happened to it, or how, again, the thing's out of order.
The trolls.
But basically, so when you were crossing the rivers, when you ran into the trolls, and of course when I call it Night of the Trolls, the first one, like Night of the Trolls Part 1. And the reason there was a Night of the Trolls Part 2 is because the trolls never made it in the first one, because you guys were still out fighting, doing whatever, and it took longer than I anticipated. So the trolls never actually show up in Night of the Trolls.
You know, so but then at the end of this battle, then the trolls show up with along with the townsfolk and Gregor and them, and help you finish driving off, whatever.
Yeah,
blah,
don't
blah.
let us in your houses. We always burn them down.
Yeah, and then so this is where who killed Saral?
Farkas, because they were trading blows. Sorrellis tried to kill him, so
right,
he
okay.
he it was a battle of attrition, nearly.
Yeah, it was, and she kept trying to get. She was trying to get away. She did get kind of away for a second, but Farkas was killing her with the arrows while she was trying to get away. So ultimately, it didn't take much for him to finish her off. Then when the place gets attacked, they go and they try to rescue Soral's body, and they try to take off with it. And the only person who actually made it out of there was the cleric Minolarathar. Because actually, in this battle, you guys actually kill Thesostagolian too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Yue took out a huge number of them up in the northern part on his own.
Yeah, and Thesasta was the one.
And he got separated from everybody.
I think you fireballed Thesasta twice, but the thing is, she was going in to get Saral. She went in, actually got Saral, and snuck out or got out most of the way before Yue could get to her, and then Yue started fireballing that whole group, and the only person that got away was the cleric Minolarathar. Even her spider did not get away. Even Minolarathar's spider did not get away. She ended up running on foot, and she only got away because you guys didn't realize that she was gone. You thought in the confusion, you guys thought that maybe you killed her in the spider, all the spider deaths and all the drow deaths, which worked perfect thematically and for the storyline, for me, so.
We will see her again.
Well, on one hand, it's kind of bad for us because she's going back now and saying these guys ain't anything to fuck with.
Yeah, and let's be prepared.
Wow, they wiped the floor with us.
Oh, so yeah, there's actually okay. So Night of the Trolls Part 3. There's actually 3 parts. Yeah, so I wonder if they even made it in Part 2. I don't know. But I kept being like, okay, these trolls are going to show up and help these guys any minute, and it would be like the battle would just be going and going or whatever. But yeah, so Night of the Trolls. Okay, that's the one that's out of order. So if you see this in the future, just know that's one I called the Mines of Embla, but we don't go to the Mines of Embla. I need to rename that one too.
It's a misdirect.
Yeah. Instead, this is where you guys are heading back to Rabalka with the survivors, the 2 Gallicans and Maya, and the 1 survivor, I think it was, and you guys are going.
Our NPCs show back up.
Yeah, and your NPCs show up with the trolls and the townsfolk and whatever, and they walk the survivor and the 2 Gallicans back to Rabalka. The Rabalkans reward you. Not the Rabalkans, the Gallicans. The Gallicans reward you. They give you a coffer full of coins and stuff, like 5,000 gold or something like that, 3,000 gold. I can't remember. It was a couple thousand gold anyway. But then anyway, so then, the 2 trolls, basically, you guys agreed to let them eat the spider legs, and I think somebody had learned a spider leg recipe from the trolls. Anybody remember that?
No, it wasn't you, eh?
Was it John?
Was
it Silverhorns that learned?
Yeah,
you
it was me.
learn how to cook spider
That
legs.
sounds like a Silverhorns
Or
thing.
you help the trolls learn how to cook spider legs better or something. I think they just ate them raw, and maybe you were trying to. I don't remember, but I don't remember how that went down.
You cook them, then you crack them open like crab legs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But at any rate, so then the next episode, even though this one's called the Mines of Embla, you never went to the mines.
I upgraded. Well, I upgraded my Galaxy Watch to a newer watch so I could.
This one's where Eva Ruins is where you
At least
guys
it didn't
go.
become a bodybuilder.
Go to that field, basically.
Yeah.
And
You see the specters roaming around the ruined campsite, ruined war camp. And they basically left you alone. And then eventually you guys get into the ruined tower.
Didn't we
Spike found something in the ruins.
What's that?
Didn't we put them to rest or something?
Yeah, actually, I think Silverhorns did. Yeah, I think Silverhorns did. He chanted a thing, and then Helm or Torm or somebody came and like a vision of them came and put them to rest.
Right, we actually did a good deed.
Yeah. I think you guys got like
to balance it out.
You guys got some good experience for that too, I believe.
Yeah, Spike found something too, didn't he, in the rubble?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was though. Was it a spear? Don't remember. But anyway, so then you guys go here. You meet the being of light, so to speak. I forget what they're called, like an Alruin or something like that, Alrua or something like that. But
something like that.
I don't remember. But at any rate, it was a being that, like, at first you couldn't even see her, but she was chained up with these dimensional shackles. And you guys freed her, and she was off to find her partner, and then you guys later, of course, closer to the area we're at now, under the ruins of Krelgar Keep here, you guys come up and you guys found what's up here? She was down in the basement. You found her partner, also in a similar circle with the dimensional shackles, but dead. In Yuzma, what is it? Yulzma? Yeah,
Yulzma.
In Yulzma's chamber there, the torture chamber. And then you guys search the jails and that. And then I think this one ends with you guys going downstairs, maybe? No, this. Oh, there was the puzzle. That is something weird. You guys never actually did do the puzzle.
What? I don't remember you saying there was a puzzle.
Well, okay, so you guys had the crawling claws, so there was that. And you guys did figure out a way to go whatever and do whatever, but there was basically, like, when you went into an area, there was like, in each cell there was parts of words sketched on the walls.
Right. I remember that.
And it said the words total, like, when you guys did figure out what the words said, and it was "Few judge my quartz block sphinx."
Oh yeah, I remember that. And then we kind of ended not that far afterwards, and then I had forgotten about it by the next session.
Right.
Completely.
Well, and you guys basically also you went to, like, went ahead and went downstairs, and that's when you ran into Yulzma, and
yeah, and then further forgot.
And then and then you just fought Yulzma. So what I will say is, like, because you guys probably aren't going to go back that way, most likely. So I guess you guys could. It's just kind of weird. Exactly what I thought of you. But so basically, that puzzle, like, there's a certain thing that you can get, and I think you got it off of Yulzma. It's like a key off of Yule.
Yeah.
You got something off of Yule, and if you take that key and you touch it to the correct combination of letters, it would teleport you to certain places.
Oh, how cool!
And again, probably because some of you had forgotten about the puzzle, but basically, that key would have worked to teleport you to certain combinations of places. One of those places was a treasure room. So yeah.
I think our poor bag of holding is bulging with
our interest.
Yeah, but that's meta, so you can't go. You wouldn't do that.
Well, then you. Yeah, but you did it. So it's you.
I said it to
you.
Yeah,
but how are we supposed to connect? How would we have connected the key with the letters, though? I mean,
you might not. You may never.
Because there would have been no connect there, at least in my. I'm trying to think of myself in this situation, going, why would I connect a key to why would it,
Right.
Yeah,
you
I don't know.
You have to have an autistic character.
Probably, but either way, I forgot, so I know I personally, I missed that one.
Yeah, but you have to have an autistic character who's still obsessing about the words on the wall. 5 sessions
Oh,
later
jeez.
because like. Because I would have been doing that. But what about the words on the wall? They don't mean anything. But yes, they gotta mean something.
I definitely thought that they were, we'll run into something later, and then we'll say, remember those words on the wall, and it would be applicable further along. I didn't realize that they were a solve it then type of puzzle.
And then
so now it's like, remember those words on the wall? Oh yeah, the ones we forgot.
And the other thing is I think there might have even been something like on Yule or something in the room, but also nobody searched the altar. I don't think. Like it was weird.
Are you sure?
It was weird because like, here, let me like you guys searched certain things.
Maybe we just didn't ask the right questions. Because I remember saying something kind of like akin to like, well, like, is this, what's up here? Is this just like accoutrements from his, or does he have any notes, or is there anything up there besides notes or whatever? So it could have just not set the right, asked the right questions as well.
Could be, or you could have even failed perception checks or something. If you get
we were doing bad perception.
If you get too low of a perception check on something, then like something might not be revealed. Sometimes, like
exactly, like the giant pink elephant, you just don't see it.
Right. Well, like the other thing is like in that area where the words were, there was a giant skeleton, like a literal like a skeleton that was a giant. Used to be a giant, but it was and it was in one of the cages, in one of the prison cells or whatever. And you guys did get the walls or the prisons or something to do something. I can't remember, but at any rate, in one of those piles of bones, because you guys didn't go into each individual prison and study each individual pile of bones, but I believe is under the giant skeleton. There was something in there too. And I think it was something that would have, like, led you a little bit more in the direction of this puzzle. I think maybe what it was, if you would have entered that, I think what it was is if you would have entered the giant's chamber, you would have teleported to another cell. If I remember right. Which would have give you the first clue as to, okay, something's a teleporter in here, and then,
yeah,
and then maybe it has something to do
this
with
is like
and stuff. Yeah, but this is all what you didn't see,
Right. But the thing is, though, is how a party is, right? We will thoroughly search every little bone and turn over every tile in an area where there's nothing.
Right.
And then we go into the room where we are supposed to do all that, and then we'll miss it all.
Yep. Well, and that is like, so like on my Friday night games, one of my Friday night games, they do an like expedition to the Barrier Peaks. And this ship is absolutely massive, and they wanted to go and search room by room, level by level, room by room by room by room, and it was just like taking forever. And like when they like I can't have something in every room, but also like, okay, you search this room, there's nothing in it. You search this room, there's nothing in it. You search this room, there's nothing. It gets really boring after a while. So I like to put shit. I like to put shit in the rooms so that But then when I put shit in the rooms, that gives them incentive to search more rooms. So. Because the thing was so big and massive, it was even my friend Steve that suggested it, and I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So I was like, okay, so you guys search the rest of the rooms and you don't find anything. Like that was literally hand wave it, like.
Yeah.
You guys search the rest of that level and there's nothing in it, onward.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Yeah. Because it was like there was literally nothing in a ton of those rooms, and they would have just been like. They'd found most everything that they were going to find, and it would have just been, like, pointless to have them go, room by room by room for nothing. So, so I was like, move along. And then this is where you fought the giant skeleton moving the cart. And then that brings us back to where we're at right now, where you guys are on the road to Embla. You found the entrance. And you guys fought against some Myconids, and
yeah, they were real fun guys.
Killed a violet creeper. And this is where also you kind of found out that Maya is actually not unable to hold his own. He's actually, you know, pretty able to hold his own. And somebody
Right.
tried to,
Oh, that's
somebody
right.
tried to post a long
Stop
message.
doing that in front of everybody.
I'm not sure who tried to post a long message, but if that's somebody in chat, if that's somebody important there, that's if you're just spamming, I guess, you know, you get what you deserve. But if you're trying to actually say something, try to do a shorter message. Michael7727.
Michael727 just wants to let us know how awesome we are.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
Appreciate it. It was just too long a message. We know we're like so awesome. You got to have a really lengthy message to tell us how awesome we are.
Well, to sing our praises, obviously.
But
with lots of adjectives.
Yeah.
Yes. Much appreciated. You are awesome too.
And then so that brings us up to current right now where we're at, and and basically at the end of the battle and whatever, you guys heard a bunch of skittering and chittering, and all of a sudden it just went silent. And
yeah, fun.
And that's where we're at. And we're all caught
Yeah.
up, and that's the recap. So
that is the recap.
Anybody have any thoughts on like favorite parts so far, or
lots of favorite parts?
any recap moments that we didn't hit on that you guys remember?
Well, we did meet
the sewer thing with
a stage guy.
Hold on, what was that, Rich?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Rich, go ahead.
We met a sage who was we made friends too, who was looking for knowledge.
Was it, you mean
Nanu?
You mean?
Was that him?
The Minotaur?
Okay,
the Minotaur,
yeah.
The Minotaur archaeologist, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, okay, right, that was Nanu. So yeah, we went along with him. He seemed like a character I'd like to meet up with again. He was interesting.
Yeah, I like that character, and I think he's probably busy studying Adric's Folly. He's probably not even aware of all the bodies laying around at this point. He's just like,
maybe has he even noticed that we've left?
So enraptured in the architecture. Well, he knew you left when you left him at the chapel, and he's like, no, go ahead, I'll be fine. And he's just, I said he's probably going to be at that chapel for at least a 10-day just studying the chapel, you know.
Yep.
So I thoroughly enjoyed setting that hut on fire with the Bargas. That was funny, but I have to back up Dan here. I think poor Farkas in the sewer and all of the jokes that ensued afterwards about him being a cat and licking shit off himself, and it's just and that was and then at the manor where Saral and Farkas were trading blows.
That was pretty cool.
I thought that was really cool. Good. That was just
showed his pissed off side there. He goes, I don't care if she's locked behind bars or not.
It was like Saral had a spray bottle in that moment, and
I was like, bitch just shot me. Becky. Yep.
And I bust out the ballistic missile longbow.
Yeah. That's one of the clips.
Right.
Too. It's like that's the clip I made. That's not a euphemism.
And there was another point too. I don't know if it was the second session that Tindris was with us or not, and I don't remember where we were at. But Tindris was just rolling this sneak attack damage. It was just like, bam. Mm-hmm. I mean, she was on fire, and I really enjoyed that too. I loved seeing Tindris get that moment.
Tindris is really, really good with that all the time.
Unseen DM moment.
Yeah.
Unseen DM moment. So I don't remember exactly how it played out, but Tindris has that one side of that big ass ballroom type thing, and there was a cleric who pops through the door and pot shots somebody, whether it was Tindris or whatever. It was one cleric. This is the unseen DM moment. It was one cleric, and Tindris shot and killed her so fast. I actually just picked up another cleric and said, "Okay, I'm putting another one there because that was way too."
Tindris, yes.
It was like, oh, that encounter's over. Like, fuck.
Oh my god, I love when shit. I mean, yeah, we all love it when our character is the one that does that. But it's like I just completely tickled when it's one of my teammates too.
Right.
It's just
because when what was going on is like the Drow were trying to get up and surround you and stuff like that, but with that cleric dead, that left a complete opening. You guys could have just ran out that way, and I'd have been fucked. Like, you guys have been so.
so I realized I am the one that extended that whole scenario, but that was the point. It's like it was supposed to be hard, kind of at least challenging for you guys to get out, and it was just like you guys were just pot shotting everything in the wall. Even Vic did it. I don't know if you remember, even Vic, the NPC that got killed by Adric later, even Vic did something in that in that fight.
Right, because I remember that one of them did try to hit Yue, and for a while there, everyone was just flicking arrows at him, and he was just like shoom shoom, just like they were just missing.
Yeah, and I was
and
like,
then Tindris kind of came out of the woodwork there and just.
When I got to Vic's turn, I was like, okay, this is the chance for the Drow to really do something because I'm going to do Vic's turn, and Vic's going to suck. And then Vic, like, I rolled something for Vic that was like crazy roll, and I'm like, what the fuck, really? This is not challenging.
Right. Definitely.
It's pretty sad when It's pretty sad when your cannon fodder NPC does something amazing.
Yeah.
I think it was also that Tindris whipped out the third crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's like, where's she keeping those things?
Don't ask. But yeah, well, and then
gosh.
every time we'd hear Brian would, when we were in the Atrix Folly whole thing, it's like, and you hear off in the distance screams, blood curdling screams, and people dropping. It's like, okay, Atrix knocking a couple off for us. Yeah, it's like people being killed off screen for us. Go Atrix.
Yes, I was gonna say every time Brian would do the Wilhelm scream, it still just floors me.
Adric killed so many. I feel like I satiated Adric's righteous fury at that day because like he even killed off Vic because he wasn't having it. Like like the Vic Mortier and Adric are like sworn enemies. Like.
Hey, it happens. I really got a kick out of John and the letting her all go to the bathroom, and when realizing she ran away, Silverhorns was like, and then just whacks up the toilet with the axe and just, she got away.
so off knowledge, like right around that time too, if I remember right, with the Vic thing and the whatever. And Scotty was not really liking Vic because he was Vic was kind of like a racist, he just definitely didn't like people of different culture anyway. But right around that time is also when Scotty kind of gets a little bit of a reveal, like Apollo gets a little bit of a reveal about his dad possibly having been descended from the Vic Mortier rather than the Rebalkans, and his mother, of course, being descended from the Rebalkans.
Like a bastard child.
Yeah, that's why Apollo has kind of a tenuous relationship with his dad, I think, or had.
Apollo, Scotty, do you remember we were? It was before Adric's Folly, and we were in the woods. There were some drow or something. They were up in the trees or whatnot, and he came up with a sword, and he was going to do something, and he ended up totally fumbling, but like at the same time. I don't know how, but he recovered that thing, and it was almost a matter of like, "This is my sword!" Ha 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 ha! It was just a trick,
it's because
Yeah, he rolled a 1, and then you had a table, and then somehow it got rolled around. I think
the reason that was happening is because with the class I was playing, Enchanted Eldritch Knight, one of the early level like class abilities you gain, I think it's like level 3 or level 4. It was one we had already had by the time this gets there.
The bonded blade, right, or something like that.
Exactly, and one of the abilities of that is apparently the ability to, and we had found it out there because I don't think I realized that was a thing at the time that it happened. But we had found out then. No, it's not that we can't be disarmed, but you can basically summon it back to you.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Summon it back to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you do something like where you summoned it back and it like hit the dude on the way back or something like that? Or
I don't remember if it was that. But it did like scare the shit out of the thing.
Yeah, he was like, oh, that didn't work out.
I want to say that was the time where I want to say that was the fight. I want to say that was the fight scene we had where I pretty much anti-aired a gargoyle with the damn Shoryuken with the sword. But that might have been a different one.
Yeah, good, man.
It was one where by all rights it should have failed, but I actually rolled like a 20 or close, so it worked anyway.
Yeah.
I thought it just came out great. and the enemies, probably in my mind would have been like, "Oh shit, we don't want to fuck with him."
One of my favorite things is the fact that like it's stupid, but it's one of those little quirky things that okay, so Apollo is obviously a capable fighter, but he also has this thing where he doesn't want to go into melee like right away usually. And so he was doing like this acid splash thing or something, and every time he did it
the
would
acid
fail.
splash.
It would fail every time.
Yeah.
He's like, damn it. Okay, so that didn't do nothing. They'd make the save every time. It's like, oh man.
Well, you can definitely
sucked,
see how Apollo is still learning.
Character building, funny, like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I love it, and I want to give you props too, Rich. Like, just Slag's attitude throughout all of this is just, I'm really truly enjoying it, and I can't think of any particular like, oh my god, awesome battle moments, but it's just been this continuous like his ability to negotiate and speak, and his charisma has really gotten us so far.
I want to also compliment. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Tina, go ahead. Continue.
Go ahead.
No, I was just wanting to give him great props for playing Slag. I mean, you're doing a great bard.
I want to give props to John and Rich also for when you played Gold Sneezer and Gregor. I feel like you did a pretty good job of picking up where I was leaving off. I feel like you did a pretty good job of continuing how I thought they would act. For the most part. And Tina, I give you a little props for Thyron too, but Thyron Thyron in attitude is really just the flip coin of UA. So, it's like he's like UA but the good version.
Yeah, but he was like quiet, kind of stoic.
Yeah.
Well, sure, I'll be helpful, but I want to be smart. Yeah, and I will say too, like I've never played a paladin, so this was me learning mechanics and being a little bit lost, and at the same time kind of saying to myself, well, this is an NPC, you got to focus on your character, just do the best you can.
And Thyron's a revenge paladin, so he's like, he's basically like a vengeance paladin, so he's basically like, I'm quiet and stoic and I like to kill things, like.
Yeah.
So he's not much different.
And he's good at finding.
He's not much different from UA in that aspect.
But he is better at finding traps than UA is.
The hard way.
Found another one.
There's another one here, guys.
Absolutely. Actually, Rich, you did do something a couple sessions ago that I thought was great. When Yulzma popped up, and he was going to raise the zombie that was on the altar, and you're like, wait a minute, we fireballed that. Wouldn't it be nothing but ash?
Yeah,
and Brian's like, ooh, yeah, good one. Like, yeah, that was a good catch.
That was me, though.
Thanks.
Oh, was that you? I thought it was Rich. I know somebody had said something. Oh, sorry about that. Then, yes, definitely, Daniel. That was a good catch. I am trying to, because we're a team.
Yeah. And then there was another thing I was thinking of, too, earlier. You guys were mentioning something else, but it was one of those.
Yeah, Rich. I think it was Rich said something.
It was one
Somebody
of
said
those
something
more
else.
background. It was one of those more background things, and I can't really think of what it was. But it's like, so there's certain things that go on in the background that I'm aware of, obviously, that you guys are not, because I'm kind of like steering a little bit or narrating kind of thing, and there's some stuff in there that's just like I go, like, so a lot of people play DM as it's a DM versus player type of thing. And I want to challenge you, and I want to be, against you in some things. When you guys have like these small wins, or you guys have these phenomenal wins like that are like crazy, I'm secretly cheering for you guys, because I'm like, oh man, that was cool. I can't believe they thought of that. Oh, and sometimes it's stuff that I can't believe you actually thought of because I didn't think of it. And not trying to like overblow what my role, but also the idea that it's kind of my job to try to anticipate what you guys are going to do, And so when you guys throw me for a loop, that's one of the funnest times in the game for me. Like, especially if you have, like, when I think you guys are going to definitely go down the path that's right in front of you,
and you guys go, oh, you know what? Let's fucking make this path over here instead, and it goes to fucking Neverland. But let's fuck it, like, and then I'm like, hell yeah, we're going to Neverland, like,
I know. If you trust your players to go right, they're gonna go not left, not up, down. They're just gonna go diagonal.
There were so many things you guys could have done out in that area where Krelgar Keep was, where ultimately Silverhorns figured out he was, his body was, that's where his body was found when he was like revitalized or whatever. There were so many things around there that you guys could have done, and you guys could have gotten experience doing stuff, or could have gotten whatever, could have interacted with stuff, could have found more information, whatever, or you could have got hurt or whatever. Like, so many hazards and fun stuff around there, and you guys went straight through, like, right into Krelgar Keep, right into the thing, killed everything, went into the thing. You guys are on the path, like honestly, you guys are on the path to where where you need to be going, right? About probably 10 sessions or more ahead of what I thought you would be.
Oh, dang.
So, so I was like, oh shit, they're going for it, holy shit. And I didn't even steer you that way. Now, sometimes I steer people, so in the No Good Deed campaign, I gave them guys, some options, and I kind of steered them in a certain path, and then of course they took it, but it's cool. Whenever that almost all the campaigns will give me something that they're like, even on this path, okay, even once we decide, hey, we're going down the path, then they're gonna do something that throws me for a loop, and that, to me, that's just fun. Because then I have to improvise, right? I have to come up with something, because what the fuck? Now what do I do? And to me that's fucking fun.
Well, you're trying to challenge us, but in turn we're challenging you,
right?
Which,
And that's
it's no fun if you're not being challenged.
Yeah. That's fun for me. And it's exercising creativity.
Yeah.
That's no circles, didn't we?
I want to give a shout out to Rich, because it was Rich's idea to use the sovereign glue, not Farkas's.
Oh.
I see. But you did the deed, Farkas, and you risked gluing yourself to your...
I want to give a shout out. I also want to give a shout out to Scotty, because he's the first one. He pointed out that Vic was racist. He and he didn't do it as Scotty. He did it as Apollo. You're kind of a dick. You're kind of asshole. You're kind of racist, or something along.
And you're a racist motherfucker.
But the point is I was full on waiting for Apollo to just kill him. I was aiming for that. I was steering for that, and I gotta give it to you, Scotty. You didn't kill him, and I was pleasantly surprised. This is actually the biggest thing about you, Scotty, that made me have pause, because I feel like I'm pretty good at, after so many years of doing this, of gauging what players might do. And the thing is, since I know you a little bit less than some people, but more so, I just don't know what your character's gonna do. And so that goes, oh, this guy's not a murder hobo. I have to be careful with this guy. He has tactical abilities. I have to be careful with this guy. Because I don't know if it was on purpose. You have to tell me, Scotty, was it on purpose that you didn't kill him? Or was it because, you're, just trying to be cool and trying to be, or was it purposely tactful because you knew at least that at that point you had an extra person in the numbers?
Or could you just not give a fuck?
Honestly, that far back, I don't even remember why I made the decision.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, Scotty.
That works.
I mean, I don't really... Apollo currently is probably the most evil, for lack of a better word, because I wouldn't really say he's evil, but compared to the usual characters I play and make,
yeah,
he's probably the closest thing to an actual evil character that I've ever played.
He's definitely...
I don't really play people like him. They're not always goody-goody like Batman would be in such a situation, but they're usually they're usually somewhere between like. I mean, he ain't trying to kill everybody every 5 seconds. He's just trying to make them sleep.
I mean, let's
He's
face it,
just taking it
let's
all
face it,
in,
Batman
and
is
you
a
never know what
button-down
he's going to do with
psycho.
it in
I
the
mean,
future.
come on.
I've been watching Gotham lately, like so that's in my mind still. But yeah, usually they kind of usually they fall in line somewhere between lawful good and chaotic good. I don't think any of them really sway in any extreme, but they're usually somewhere in the middle. Like even when I'm playing like an actual monster, like the werewolf characters I made back in the day, even they were, you know, yeah, they were a monster by definition of not being human, but like even they weren't really like evil, murderous. I'm going to kill everything under the full moon either.
Right.
I just don't really tend to play.
And so that was the other thing is like I think your character is chaotic neutral. Maybe I can't remember.
He was supposed to be chaotic good, but I think at this point it would probably make sense for there to be some kind of alignment change.
Well, yeah, but so the thing is you know, I don't know, he doesn't come across as so specifically evil, but the trick is like as you being like a chaotic character, I would have thought that you murder hoboing that dude was like probably par for the course, and the way it came across is like, oh, this guy is okay. So maybe not. Maybe he's not chaotic, or he's doing this tactically. Like there's some other angle here. That I'm not aware of. Like so I'm almost like okay. Like maybe he's like lawful evil or lawful neutral or true neutral or Cause and I can see him being true neutral because Slag is true neutral, and they seem to align on a lot.
I don't really understand true neutral to where I can intentionally play that as a
true, yeah. But it's basically like true neutral is basically like you could kind of go either way. Like it's kind of a more dangerous alignment than people actually give it credit for, because a truly true neutral character would try to maintain the balance. Like, oh, I had to kill this guy, so let's save this one.
Gotcha.
It's like, wait, what?
Yeah,
why do you want to save this evil guy? Because we killed the good guy. Wait, what? We got to maintain the balance. That doesn't make sense, though. Well, one's dead and one's alive. How's that not a bad? You can make that argument. It's like just so random.
That's why I like chaotic neutral.
I get and understand lawful good, chaotic good, lawful evil, and chaotic evil to where like I can intentionally play one of those. But the neutrals, whether it's neutral good, true neutral, neutral evil, like I don't really understand. Like I understand the definition,
right,
of what it means, but as far as like what the individual words mean, but as far as
that's like those charts when they give you. Speaking of Batman, that's like those charts when they give you like who is like lawful good, lawful evil, all that, and then they list Batman as one of those. You could literally list Batman as almost every single alignment, depending on the writer and the artist.
Yeah.
Batman has, I think, been every alignment. Like Batman's 66 alignment was definitely more like lawful good or even at the worst chaotic good.
Oh, hey, sorry to interrupt. I have to go. I have to pick my aunt up for camp tomorrow morning.
Anyways.
So it's been great, guys.
All right.
Have a good one.
We will talk to you later, and we'll give everybody the outro too. Thanks for joining us here on Action Surge, where imagination collides with a roll of dice. We battle fearsome foes and forge unforgettable memories together as the session draws to a close. Remember, the journey never truly ends. Keep rolling those dice and weaving those tales. Farewell, adventurers, and don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all the platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever other things you can find. Blue Sky, I don't know. Give us likes, subscribes, and shares, and tell all your friends and family, and bring a big party. Have an Action Search party. You can do a thing. You could have a side dip, with some chips and salsa, and I don't know. But anyways, until next time, may all your actions surge.
Action surge.
Surge.
Yeah, Brian.
And we're
the
out.
Sovereign glue thing happened because Gold Sneezer seen Farkas
Adventurous bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge.